Aries Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another all signs reading, and this will be for the month of April. Who or what is coming towards you and why? All right, so it may not be a person, it could be an opportunity. Let's see what's coming towards you and why. How do I want to do this? Let's start with these to kind of like set the tone, because I don't use these often and I took the time to write them out. So let's see what's in here. What's coming for you? Who's coming for you and why? Confused. Okay, who's confused? So you got a confused individual. All right, you got divine timing. Okay, so whatever is happening, it's a part of a divine plan. The divine's plan for your life. You got a fresh start. Okay, what else? You got January. So that could either be maybe an Aquarius or a Capricorn person, or the month of January could be significant. You know, January is usually the month of fresh starts for us, right? So I feel like whomever this is or whatever this is that's coming into your life is coming after a period of confusion to give you a brand new start. So let's see what this is about. And it's happening in divine timing. So again, that means it's God's plan for your life or your higher self, however you want to look at it. All right, let's see. Who or what is coming towards you and why? Let's look at love and money. Who or what is coming towards you in love or money? I'm sorry, love and why? You got conception. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got the spook who sat by the door. All right. Somebody that is getting intel. And it says a plant, an interrupter, inside scoop, a master strategist, researcher, first-hand knowledge, keeping a dossier, truth seeker, up close and personal, cloaked spy. You got a Virgo or somebody with an Aquarius moon. Okay, let's see what else. Because it feels like more like somebody watching you. That might be on the more quiet side. Okay, you got value in yourself and you got a warlock. Oh, Lord. Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles is here. Virgo, Venus energy. This says high standards. Okay, alone, self-sufficient, selective in dating, unavailable to unavailable people, only open to people who add value, but are also independent and interdependent. Me, myself, and I. Self-worth. I am enough. And then you have a warlock. All right, so this could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Virgo. It says dark, toxic, karmic, masculine, ego, maniacal, narcissist, powerless, weak leader, insecurity, masked by arrogance, and power hungry. So while these cards sound insane, right, I don't feel like they are. I feel like what's happening for a lot of you here is there's a person coming towards you who has been through their fair share of drama, right? I feel like this person is either coming into your life after you have dealt with a warlock. If you meet somebody that feels like a warlock, obviously I wouldn't entertain them. But I feel like this Nine of Pentacles coming out with the spook who sat by the door. If y'all don't know that phrase, it gives me that there's somebody here who might have a bit of trust issues because they've been through a lot. So they could present like very confusing to you, whoever this person is. This is intuitively what I'm feeling. Y'all know I don't stick strictly to cards. I go by what my gut is telling me. I feel like there's a person coming towards you who may initially feel like a time waster romantically. Now, you could already know this person. I already gave you the signs. Something about 9 years could be significant in regards to this person. So I feel like what this is a person that's interested in you. I feel like conception is just kind of telling me this is like the precipice of a relationship or somebody fairly new if it's not like a person you have yet to meet. They feel guarded, whoever they are. What is wrong with this person? I feel like what's going to happen with this person in the month of April is that they're showing up as a bit inconsistent, a bit flighty. And it's because this person, they have these tendencies to run from relationships because of what they've already been through in the past. So what is this person's deal? Why are they showing up like this? Because this feels like a new person coming into your life. It doesn't feel like an old person. Yeah, look at this. Two of Swords. And this talks about somebody with mixed feelings. They're on the fence. They're a bit aloof. You know, they could come across obtuse, a person that might be really, really hard to read. There's a blockage here with this person. Libra moon energy. What else is going on here with that blindfold on? It's like they don't know enough about you, so they could come across as a bit closed off. You got the King of Pentacles. What did I say? Closed off. The Four of Pentacles. I always trust my instincts, y'all. So this person that's coming towards you romantically is a person that wants a relationship, right? Even if you're already dealing with them, they may already be showing up this way. They look financially stable, but they could be very emotionally stingy or closed off. They might have a blocked heart chakra, but it's because this energy here is on its face. This is the way they appear. I feel like your person feels very financially stable. Don't get me wrong. I feel like they're financially stable, but it's so crazy, y'all. I just learned a new term, because y'all know every time you turn around in the lexicon today, we have a new phrase, right? I just learned about something called financial celibacy, which is what these men are out here doing in the red pill community, the manosphere, those type of men that feel like they have to protect their resources. And you literally got the card that represents that. So it talks about dating, intentionally withholding resources, valuing yourself, literally is one of the things that it means. And the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, is financial celibacy. So this could be a person that does have resources, but they're very they're kind of stingy with their emotions and their resources because they've been burned before. Yeah, look at this. They've been burned before. Five of Swords. So this is a bit of self-sabotage, even though they look like they're giving you some kind of attention. They show up as aloof, cold, detached, maybe a bit uncaring. And this is why they're showing up as a warlock. Again, I don't think that they truly are a warlock. I think it's on the surface. And I trust my instincts enough to know that I felt that just from looking at these cards. Because just looking at these on their face, which I would be like, run girl, run guy, right? But I feel like this person is showing up this way because it's a mechanism of self-protection. Because that's what the Four of Pentacles is. So this is the person who's like, I'm not really wanting to spend money or do anything like that, even though I have it, until I know you're not here to use me for that. Now, what this financial celibacy thing is all about is waiting until you have a long-term commitment or you're serious about somebody. I don't know that I can fully blame men for that, but I also feel like it still is a little cheap. You know what I'm saying? So you could be dealing with a person in the month of April who this is either emotionally, financially, or both, that there's a possibility, right? But the problem is this person's like, I gotta watch. A master strategist. That's the King of Swords. Like, I gotta be sure. I'm not going to let anybody play me. It's logic over feelings, but there's an attraction. And there's actually feelings, and that's the Conception card. So what I will tell you is make sure you don't just be intimate with someone too quickly. So you got Capricorn and Aquarius here. I told you could be dealing with a Capricorn and Aquarius. If you don't already know them, this could be, like I said, who's coming towards you. But they are confusing. I feel like you feel like a breath of fresh air for this person. But the problem is they just got to let their guards down. Let's see what's coming for you in money. Okay. What's coming in money? Now, this could be the fresh start as well. Let's move these cards. What's the fresh start for my Aries? Happy birthday, y'all. I forgot to say happy birthday. I hope your birthday season is going very well. What's going on with your money? You got midlife crisis. Okay, that's a period of transition. You got sticks and stones, egos clash in a hostile environment. Somebody that's childish and petty or making offensive comments, trying to get under your skin in the workplace. So some of you, there's something, yeah, because it says not acting or dressing their age. So for some of you, there's a person that may be 40 to 60 years old in your workplace, or this could be your age. Take it how it resonates. And it's like, I do feel that there's an environment that some of you could be having conflicts in, or you could just feel like there are things that just irritate you, and maybe you're not getting along with certain people, and maybe you're just at that stage of your life where you're like, I'm ready for something else. Yeah, it says you're about to do your big one. The Nine of Cups. You got wish fulfillment and you got good news coming in. We're going to take these. And Spirit wants you to know, if you needed to know this, that you've made your parents proud. Maybe that's something they haven't told you or they can't tell you. For some of you, there's something going on with possibly a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or a Pisces person. in your workplace. Now, this could be a person who plays too much and they're way too old to act like this, but this could be a really critical boss, somebody that's really harsh with their words, somebody that they scrutinize everything and then maybe tries to act like it's just a joke or something like that. I don't know if that's something you're dealing with in the workplace, but you could be. That's more of that energy as well. That's definitely the hostile environment card. So if in fact you have been feeling almost like pushed out of a place, you have good news and wish fulfillment coming in. You have manifestation, accomplishment, a wish being granted, accolades, contentment. The planets aligning, bragging rights, accolades, a genie in a bottle moment where you're going to be proud, gloating. It says selfishness, smugness, indulgence, self-care and pampering. So let's see what's going on here. So for some of you financially, you could just be treating yourself very well. That could be that you're coming into some resources that you don't expect. Let's see what's going on with the mess first for those of you that applies to. You got the Fool. Yeah, and that could be what I'm talking about. The Fool is the clown. He's the court jester. Okay, so remember what I said. Somebody that thinks they're funny. They say anything out of their mouth. They don't think first. Could be an Aquarius. It's a strong air sign showing up, but a Pisces is here as well. And then you got the Death card, Scorpio energy. So again, period of transition is the Death card, and you have period of transition here. Now, if you are between 40 to 60 years old, this could be you that feels that you just don't identify with a job anymore, an environment anymore, a group of people anymore. If it's not you, it just feels like you've outgrown. You're ready for a new start. And this is self-actualizing, taking a leap of faith here, ending one thing, going into something brand new here, fresh start. You literally got fresh start. It fell on the floor, y'all. Why did the fresh start fall on the floor when you get the fresh start card? It talks about taking a leap of faith, wiping the slate clean, starting over is the Fool. So the Death card is an ending and a new beginning. And then the fresh start here is the Fool. So there's some kind of new beginning coming, okay, in the month of April. All right, let's see what the good news is. It says you are going to do your big one. Very proud of yourself. And it says your parents are proud too, if you needed to know that. The Page of Pentacles, this is a new job possibly. This is maybe resources coming in. This is the manifestation of money. You got manifestation here. This is beautiful. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So the Page of Pentacles does talk about either training for a new job, going back to school, getting some type of certification. It is very driven energy, enthusiastic energy. You feel enthusiastic moving forward. The initial F could be significant. I just heard Frank. Okay, so you have the Seven of Cups and it came out like sideways. So it gives me that you're in between, right? And so this way is when you're a bit delusional, got on rose-colored glasses, you're hopeful. You have this optimistic energy that feels more like wishful thinking, right? Than anything else. It's high hopes. But when it flips this way, it's disillusionment of that. It's a reality check and you're in between. So I feel like the month of April, you're going to find yourself in an in-between where you're realizing that a space doesn't work for you anymore and you're going to do something new here. And this is definitely good money news. Some kind of communication you're getting about resources or an opportunity to make money in a brand new way. You got the King of Wands, unexpected money, and the Empress. So you look very good financially. In the month of April, you look really, really good. Now, this is conception. This talks about, though, conceiving ideas, being creative, self-expression. The King of Wands is like maybe other people, this is your card. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, maybe other people don't support you, don't understand your vision. You don't care. You're the Fool. You're the King of Wands. You're like, I don't need anybody to understand. I'm doing my big one. So whatever this is for you, is setting you up here because the Empress is very abundant. She's very prosperous. She's fertile ground. So wherever you choose to plant your seeds, and this is a seed, it feels to me like a lot of you are definitely going to be reaping some harvest. I love it. So you got good news coming in. The Page of Pentacles is good news regarding money, okay? And again, wish fulfillment, some kind of prayer that you're praying, something being answered here for you. Yep, it could be something that you've been waiting for. And there it is again, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So again, this is like you can just kind of be really, really proud of yourself. And for some of you, that could be the mother figure here that wants you to know that they're proud. Whether alive or not, maybe a lot of this person doesn't talk to you like that. They don't tell you that. Now, everybody's parents is like that, you know, and it's just how it goes, right? But you got the Father here too. You got two Father cards. So it does feel like there is someone very proud of you. Now, the King of Swords has very high standards. So this could just be indicative of the kind of parent. Well, this is the kind of parent that would definitely like love on you and celebrate your wins or whatever. It could just be like, you know, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. But I do feel like your parents want you to know that. And for some of you, you really do need to know that for whatever reason. But if it's this kind of parent, this is somebody that may be more stoic, serious, wouldn't necessarily wear their heart on their sleeve to tell you that. So that is something that you need to know about the month of April. I hope y'all are enjoying your birthday, like I said, getting all of the things that your heart desires, being treated well, treating yourself well, because the Nine of Cups could really be you treating yourself well. Okay, it doesn't have to be someone else, but that is a gift as well. Page of Pentacles could be somebody giving you a gift. It's something in the tangible, something you can hold in your hand, okay? So this Warlock energy, this person over here, just understand that they are into protecting themselves. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. It just feels like this person maybe, they live alone for some of you. They could be childless. They don't have to be, but they could be. But I definitely feel like this person is in a little bit of karmic and toxic energy, just simply because they've been through a lot. So they could come across like they really are cold. But just understand, I'm not telling you to try to deconstruct that and fix them. No, absolutely not, especially not for your birthday season. But it does feel like the bigger picture here is that this person is this way because of whatever they've been through in the past. And some of y'all probably needed to hear that. I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey Taurus Collective, what's up, all gang? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get into this reading. What and who is coming towards you in the month of April and why? All right. So let's see. We're going to start with some of my little handwritten notes here. Don't use these often, but let's see. Who or what is coming towards you? You have June, okay? Maybe a Gemini or a Cancer person, or the month of June is significant. We're looking at love and money, but right now we're just pulling some random messages. So let's see what's going on here with June. So June may be significant, future tense, past tense. You got your soul tribe. That's Taurus energy. Okay, what else? Soul tribe is the Hierophant. Or sense of belonging here. You got balance coming. I love that. Taurus needs balance. Stability. That's indicative of stability for us. Security. You got possibly someone motivated or you feeling more motivated here. Could be like some financial breathing room or something. And what else do you have? You got success. I just want to be successful. All right, y'all. That's your channel song of the day. I just want to be successful. I like that song. Let's see. That's Drake, right? Drake and somebody else. I don't know. Let's see what's coming in love. So, Taurus, there is balanced connections possibly. It could be a love connection. It could just be people that you're meeting that are from your soul tribe, where you have a sense of belonging. Sometimes I get with the soul tribe, that could be like a spiritual community that you're going to be belonging to. It could be a new work environment. It could be a membership into some kind of group, institution. I don't know. Could even be a new community, like moving into a new home. So let's see what's going on here in love. Who or what is coming towards you in love and why? Who or what? You got somebody in their early 60s or born in the early 60s. All right, you got eggshells, you got Libra, Jupiter here. Someone that's careful, nervous, playing it safe, and avoiding conflict. Okay. Show me more. Because that's definitely not enough. Could be a real chill, laid-back person. Could be a person you haven't been speaking to as well. Could be a person that wants to heal a connection with you after hurting you, though. Because this comes after the Three of Swords. You got the fox and the hen house. Okay, someone untrustworthy or dangerous. Jesus Christ. A con artist. Now, the Seven of Swords, Aquarius moon, could also be somebody that is very distrustful. And it does say that they are walking on eggshells. So I'm going to use my intuition like I always do. I'll just finish reading this, but it says dangerous, a scammer, a con artist, sketchy, sneaky, abusive power, predator, uses their influence or position of authority to cause harm or to exploit others, conflict of interest, predator, prey, relationship, shapeshifter, trickster spirit. That doesn't go with these cards here, so I just want to be sure that that's not like You know what I'm saying? These cards are not etched in stone. We could play around with these. Let's see. We got let it be. Release, let go, and move on. Okay. So romantically, there is a person here that hurt you. And this is a person I feel like that triggers your trust issues. Why are they here? Yeah, because you're saying assets over liability. So you feel like you are more motivated by your money right now. Some of you could just be really saving money, focused on your career, and you're showing up as the Queen or King of Swords. Even though this could be this person wanting to speak truth to power, it says wise use of communication, fairness, unbiased, activism, authority, advice, declaration, and ultimatum. Now, up here says they abuse their power. So this could be somebody who's trying to rekindle something with you that you've released, that you've let go, or they thought they let you go. This could be a person who put money over the connection, someone very practical. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini. It's telling you to enjoy. And then, yeah, you got the Ace of Wands. And this is like somebody that's coming in maybe a bit unexpectedly. It's so funny because I heard the element of surprise before I started your reading. And I was thinking the element of surprise because of these. Like when I'm opening these up, that's what it feels like to me. Like I don't know what's inside. So there could be somebody about to reach out to you. Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Yeah, somebody that ghosted. Look at this. And it says they're tiptoeing through the tulips. Again, walking on eggshells. So who is this person? Passive, sparing feelings, avoiding drama, conflict, confrontation, accommodating, walking on eggshells. Again, playing it safe and biting one's tongue. Whomever this person is, Virgo energy, it feels like they're unexpectedly coming in with this fervor. Intense passion and enthusiastic emotional zeal. Intense heat, glowing, strong feelings. Devotion, excitement, ardor, eagerness, and vitality. Okay, so let's see what they want. Because I'm not going to take these cards just at face value, even though I do feel this is a person that you have lost faith in because they have been untrustworthy. So this is not a new energy. I'm sorry, y'all. If it's a new energy, it's somebody that from the jump you have trust issues with because there's something inconsistent about them. What is this person's problem? Okay, yeah, the Hangman. So you already know them. Pisces energy, somebody that just kind of left you hanging. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, King of Swords, comes out again, and the Emperor. So this is somebody that actually is showing up as wanting to take accountability, be a team player, work with you, meet you halfway. Could be a 3-year relationship or age difference. You got Sagittarius moon, you got Virgo, 8 years is here as well. You got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I didn't mean to say that. You have Aries, Sagittarius moon, Pisces energy, and then you have Aquarius, Mercury, but all the air signs in this card here. So this shows me that somebody is coming in more logical, more grounded. Definitely in the past, I feel like this person was struggling with something that had nothing to do with you. Okay, it feels like they want to talk. And this is honest communication like the card just said. This is accountability. This is somebody manning up. You know, owning what they have done here, how they walked away, how they created this stress for you, this struggle in a relationship, unnecessary strain. But for some of you, it is the work that could have gotten in the way. Now, maybe you work with them. I don't know. But it kind of feels like you were back burner. You were left hanging back here while they were working on something else or just working in general. Somebody here could have a military background. This could definitely be a workaholic. Okay, so what do they want? They want to be a team player. What do they want? Why are they coming back? Because it looks like somebody coming back. But just more mature. They're showing up as more mature, the Magician. They're manifesting you back, Gemini, Virgo energy. So they're very proactive. What is this? They want to talk. Mercury energy, King of Swords, and the Magician. They want to talk. The Empress. Whoa. Okay, Taurus. So somebody here is seeing themselves as your match, seeing you as their match. Soul tribe, maybe? Divine counterpart, the Four of Swords is here 3 times. So maybe you haven't talked in 4 weeks, and this is delayed communication finally coming in with somebody being vulnerable and transparent. Now, this card always trips me up because there are 2 women here and 1 man. This card comes after the Three of Swords, which is the third party situation. So it could be somebody here that had a third party. They're definitely coming in with communication. And it feels like something that you've been waiting for. This person has been thinking, hold on, y'all. This is somebody thinking a lot about you, thinking before they speak, because they are walking on eggshells, whoever this person is. So somebody here is like trying to sneak their way back in. That's why you got the fox in the hen house. They don't want to disturb your peace, because I feel like they are seeing themselves as leaving you in this state here. This is relationship PTSD, an ongoing issue that you have with this person. And now they're like, okay, I can do so much better. Let me help you by meeting you halfway. And how do you feel, Taurus? Because I kind of feel like, is it too late? Because you have let it be, release, let go, and move on. Yeah, you're not accepting this person's offer. You're showing up as rejecting their offer. So this person is coming in with this cup of love. Your back is turned. You feel like it's a missed opportunity. Cancer moon energy. 4 months could be significant. It's kind of giving me like the audacity. Yeah, the high priestess. So you're keeping a low profile. You're keeping your feelings very close to your chest with this person, Cancer and Pisces energy, because you feel like you have to. You have 2 divine feminine cards here. Now, this could also be indicative of, where's the Lover's card? Did I put it back? Oh, Lordy. Remember, the Lover's card had 2 women. These are both divine feminine. This is more like a secret relationship, and this is more like a wife, right? Take that how it resonates, but that's what I'm getting here. For some of you, there has been a third party situation. That's why the 4 of Swords is here so many times. Because the 3 of Swords had to have happened for the 4 of Swords to come out in your reading. That's just how tarot goes. I wouldn't see the 4 of Swords 3 times if it was not indicative of you going through some kind of love triangle or heartbreak or something that left you feeling betrayed. And it kind of feels like you're like more practicing more discretion with let it be here. And some of you are like, this person is too damn old to be acting like this, but they do have a desire to work on something with you. Let's see what's going on with your money. I know y'all care about your money, right? I know you do. Let's see. Glad when my voice wakes up. Jesus. Okay, let's see what's going on with your money. You got success, you got balance, you got motivated. Something about the month of June, again, could be significant for a Cancer or Gemini person. Money, we got a high earner. Look at this, the Queen, the King, or the 10 of Pentacles. Well-established individual. This could be somebody coming into your life. A benefactor. I didn't write that on here, but a benefactor. This talks about being the head of household. The head of household, the breadwinner. Let me just write all of these things here because I like to not forget these. So this could be you as the high earner. I didn't write that right. Head of household. This is generosity. This is like being set for life, Taurus. So I love that, especially with you showing up as successful, balance. Your resources looks good in the month of April. What else? Now this could be, again, somebody that's a hiring authority, can't be avoided. You got an inevitable fated event happening here. So again, 10 of Pentacles showing up means this is your birthright. So Spirit is saying, look, Taurus wasn't meant to be broke. Taurus was not meant to be broke. What is going on here? Something big in the month of April, either by virtue of a person coming into your life, could be a romantic partner, or this is you. You got daddy issues, absentee, abusive, neglectful father, abandonment wounds, and childhood trauma. What does that have to do with your money? You're going to overcome your daddy issues, if that's indeed you. You got dark, you got tempers flaring. I'm getting something about child support. You got off the deep end, and you got open season, and you got the moon here with light at the end of the tunnel, the rainbow. All right, you got a silver lining, a positive desired outcome, faith, optimism, and the calm after the storm. But for some of you, there is something going on with possibly even a baby daddy if it's not your own father. Like somebody that may not be carrying the weight. And for some of you, you might be the head of household. If it's not that, maybe you're meeting someone, a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a masculine, but it could be. Somebody very generous, resources coming in by virtue of, I don't know, somebody with money though, because this is big old money right here. Okay, let's see what the tarot is talking about here, because I'm seeing you show up as successful, balanced, motivated, in a sense of belonging somewhere or with someone. So what's going on with your money? What's name could be Glenn. What do you have here? Look at this, Ace of Pentacles. And this is the first Pentacles that leads you to the 10 of Pentacles here. This is building on a solid foundation. But this talks about money coming into your hand here from Spirit. This could be a new job, a new car, a new home. This is really, really good, y'all. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So something is being given to you. Oh, the Six of Wands, you're getting victory, success. This is why you're overcoming. So you have a lot of attention on you. This could be like a raise, a promotion at work, honoring you, something honoring you, recognizing you. Usually talks about winning a challenge. And I did just see the Five of Wands with tempers flaring. The Five of Wands means other people are jealous. There's a clash of egos or drama, competition, arguments, not getting along, not seeing eye to eye. But this is when you come out victorious after that. So it feels to me that there is somebody that is very upset. Who is this person? Maybe this person has daddy issues, but you look like you come out victorious in some kind of way, Taurus. You're getting recognized. This is attention, admiration, being on your high horse. It can talk about pretty privilege as well, but let's see, see what else. Could be something on social media. Look at this, the Ace of Cups. I kind of feel like you're smiling ear to ear. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, remember what I said. This high earner could be somebody that's coming in to love you. Somebody very generous. You could beat them online, okay? Or you have a viral moment or something significant about being recognized. The Hierophant. That's institutions. Yes. But this could also be the institution of marriage, though. We started with the soul tribe over here. This is a sense of belonging again. Remember? So it's giving me twofold. For some of y'all, this high earner is a person coming to you romantically that you will eventually marry. Okay? If you don't meet them in April, the month of June could be significant, okay? I mean, this is Leo season. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So, I mean, I'm seeing anything here from literally Taurus season, your season, all the way to Leo season if it doesn't play out in April. Because time is fluid, right? But this feels to me like there's a very supportive energy around you. This sometimes shows up as advice, moral support. This could even be financial advice or guidance that you're getting to help you to keep whatever this money is that you're about to get. Okay, you got the Six of Cups here, and you got the Page of Wands. Some of you could be returning to a past love professionally, or a favorite pastime is something that you're about to turn into, you're about to monetize it. So the Six of Cups either talks about yourself, your upbringing, your youth, or something to do with working with children, something that feels very fun, exciting. Yeah, it's like you're curious about something here with the Page of Swords. So the pages do represent good news, and it's showing up here with the Six of Cups, which is like our inner child, our youth, our upbringing. If it's not that we're working with children, it's something that makes us feel like that. And there's the promotion, the Emperor. But like I said, that could be the high earner. So there could be somebody coming towards you romantically or professionally, okay? An Aries, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then you have Leo energy. So this could be something, again, happening online. This is, again, finding that soul tribe. Okay, somewhere you feel like you belong. You got two aces, which shows me new energy, potential energy, possibilities. So this could be this person here interviewing you. And you really, doing so well that you just stand out head and shoulders above other people that might be trying to get this job or whatever it might be, right? And if it's not that, it's somebody that has resources that could be very powerful, could be a pillar of the community, could do spiritual work if that's not you. Because for some of you, you can have a spiritual business here. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, something you're doing online, kind of like what I'm doing, right? So maybe you do something similar to me. Doesn't have to be tarot, but because this wouldn't necessarily be tarot, but it is spiritual in nature. It's something that's based around your faith. It talks about doing the work of the Lord, okay? This is a man of the cloth. And if you're a woman of the cloth. So you got the moon here again. See, some of you don't see something coming, but it's about to be shown to you. And look at this. Financial breathing room is coming. Taurus, you have a big April, May, June, July, August coming up here. This is your birthday, the sun. So if it doesn't play out in April, if you're not an April Taurus, you are a May Taurus. And this is May 1st through May 10th. So it feels like some kind of gift is coming in for you. Something that is putting you on the path to success. This is you feeling motivated. And the sun is optimism, is you wanting to go out there and accomplish something that you set out for yourself. But the moon, I feel like, is you working through fears or whatever the unknowns are that you can't control. Okay. I love it. Could just be somebody being very generous towards you, though. I'm telling you, in love. It could very well be. You got generosity again here with the Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, reciprocity in a relationship, if it's a relationship. I just flipped the deck on the Justice card. Yes, fairness. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Gemini Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's take a look at who or what is coming towards you in the month of April and why. All right. Love and money. But we're going to start with some general messages first. You got haters. Player hater. Okay, you got some haters. Why? Oh, I got time for haters. You got September. Maybe a Libra or a Virgo person is significant. That could be your hater. Okay, or September is significant for one reason or another. Could be when you met the hater. I don't know. You got happiness. Oh, you got a happiness hater. So you got happiness coming in and somebody is hating on it. I don't know what significance September holds, but for some of you, it is significant for one reason or another. Okay, I think of September, I think of harvest time. You know, the end of September, we go into the fall. You got moving. Okay, so some of you are moving in April. Or maybe this is the beginning of something that's going to play out more towards September. Let's see what's coming in love for you in the month of April. I feel like you're moving in love. If you're not literally moving. Okay, so we're not going to pay attention to these September people. I'm just noticing set in September is giving me set. And y'all know set can be like a dark energy. In the mythical sense, right? The archetype set is like dark. So I don't know who that person could be, but maybe that's what's significant. I heard Seth as well, like S-E-T-H. All right, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So in love, it says you are going with the flow. You're weathering the storm. You're rolling with the punches. You got divine timing, intervention, changes, and cycles. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can be indicative of maybe meeting somebody that feels like, wow, I feel so fortunate that I met this person, that I decided to go right instead of left that day, and I bumped into that person. Because the Wheel of Fortune is meeting someone in a serendipitous way, being in the right place at the right time. God working in mysterious ways to align you with another person. It's a fated encounter or connection. Somebody that you have a pre-birth contract with, but it can also be ups and downs. So let's see. Who's coming towards you and why in the month of... Okay, so you got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Somebody that is routine, that works hard. This is repetitious effort, diligence, laboring, duty bound, finishing what you start. A work in progress, being productive, your 9 to 5 or 6 to 10. Monotonous, mundane task, go on a hamster wheel. So whoever this person is that's showing up, it feels like somebody that wants to work through things or you work with them. So it could be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius, or a Virgo so far. Could also be a Capricorn though. Okay. So maybe someone in the workplace or somebody that wants to work on something with you. I like the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is not seen as like the lover of the knights, but he's the best knight. If you're looking for love, he's the best knight because he's the one who's going to see the relationship through. Knight of Cups is all well and fine while everything is good, but he'll bail if he starts to lose interest because you don't feed his fantasies. Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's like, look, I'm not looking for a fantasy. I understand that people have flaws, you know, my kind of person. All right, we got financial celibacy. Oh, no. All right, so... oh, Lordy. Okay, so this could be a Capricorn. For some of you, this could be somebody you work with because it's a pentacle. It could be a 4-year relationship or age difference if you've already known them or you've been working with them. So this feels like a conservative person, a practical person. Let me see what comes out with that before we touch on what financial celibacy is, because I don't feel like this person... They're giving me the same thing I got in Aries reading. And I talked about this financial celibacy with them, even though they didn't get the card. But let me see before I say anything, because I got to go with my gut over the cards. All right, we have inconsistency. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles now has flipped in reverse. All righty. All righty. We got highly irritated. And we got a gentle giant. You got somebody that's showing up as a Gemini, a Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got Leo energy here, Leo, Saturn anyway. And you got Scorpio moon energy. It's saying this person is a gentle giant. They are a shoulder to cry on, non-toxic masculine. But you got this financial celibacy card, which is connected to like the manosphere, the red pill people, you know. And so this is a new thing with these men where they're like, I'm not spending money on you until I know it's a serious commitment. So this card says a man who chooses refrain from spending on romantic partners, avoiding expensive dates or gifts until marriage or serious commitment is established. Financial boundary setting, a strategy to avoid exploitation and gold diggers. Somebody that may come across as stingy, cheap, low effort, penny pension. Okay, y'all get the point. Holding resources back because they don't want to be taken advantage of until they know that somebody really wants something from them. Makes sense coming out with the Wheel of Fortune. So you kind of got the same energy I got for Aries. So there's a person here that maybe when you first met, if you already know them, what could irritate you about this person is they feel like they have a good heart, but they're guarded. And they hold grudges. Four of Pentacles, King of Cups is definitely somebody that holds grudges. And it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's from their past. So why are they showing up here? So this could be a person in the beginning that doesn't really want to do a lot of financial investment because they don't want to be taken advantage of because other people have used them. They've been through trial and error with other people. They've weathered the storm with other people. But it says what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Now, sometimes that could mean that somebody becomes tougher. Colder because they don't want to be taken advantage of. Again, they've been through a lot. They've been used before. Yeah, Two of Swords. I think they got the same card. Aries got the same card. Maybe it's in Aries. You got Libra moon energy. So this is somebody giving you mixed feelings or coming across as confusing. Yeah, the Tower. And it says here that they're going to highly irritate you. Why are they showing up? Scorpio, Aries energy. Show me more. Oh my God, the Five of Pentacles. So this person got a poverty consciousness. What? They're stingy with their resources. Now you got the Knight of Pentacles again, and you got the Two of Pentacles. All right, so maybe this person doesn't have a lot to begin with, but look, they want to make sure somebody's not using them. Could be a Libra, Chariot, a Star. Look how she holding on to that pentacle. So you can have a strong earth sign or just somebody that's earth dominant. You got Cancer. You got three majors, Aquarius and Libra here. So this could be a 2 or 5 year relationship or age difference with somebody you work with. Again, all these pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is here 3 times. Oh, this is the other way around. Y'all, this is a person that wasn't looking for love. It's sneaking up on them. There's a playful energy. There's somebody here that's trying to adapt and be more flexible, but they are a creature of habit, right? They're really apprehensive about giving too much because of something from their past. You see this person falling? This is an ego death. Look at the crown that has fallen off this person's head, right? And I don't know why I heard red bottoms when I look at this shoe. It's not red bottoms, it's a red boot, but it just gives me that maybe they were dealing with somebody who was, or just people in general, or they keep finding that when they date people, past tense, that people were looking for something from them. So they've kind of closed up shop as far as the resources go. This is somebody that's slow to commit. Now, they do have long-term intentions, but it kind of feels like it's going to take this person time to warm up to the idea. It's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so what do they want? What do they want? Because they about to piss me off. Because it's like, don't be blaming me for, don't be blaming Gemini, rather, not me. Don't blame Gemini for what you've been through before. What do they want? 6 of Pentacles, they want reciprocity. So it's like they want to know that if they give, you'll give. Jesus Christ. They want vulnerability, transparency. There's another person here. Now, what I'm seeing is there's another person here. Showing up as 2 women. I don't feel like it's because they're like juggling you with someone else. For some of you, it might be. I don't think that's what this is telling me. I think this is saying that what's in between you and this person that look like you're reaching for each other. This woman and this man are facing each other. There's a woman in the middle. There's a past energy here. that they still can't get over because maybe this person took advantage of them. You have 2 sixes here. Gemini energy, the lovers. So it's like this person wants to open up, but they just want to be sure that they're getting reciprocity and equal give and take. That could be frustrating. Yeah. Look at this. This is somebody, again, they got the blindfold on twice. It's like, I don't know if somebody took advantage of them, their vulnerability before. This is a person that may not tell you how much money they made. They don't want you to know everything. Okay, well, what is the purpose of this? What's the outcome of it? You got the Knight of Wands. You got the Hermit card, the Knight of Cups. We got all these knights here. So past tense, I feel like they raced into other situations that didn't work is what they're showing me. Sagittarius energy, your sister sign. You got Pisces, Saturn here. So I feel like this person could also be telling me they're quick to walk away. Maybe they just hook up with people. Maybe they are inconsistent with people. Wait a minute. Didn't one of the cards here say something like that? Oh, no. Okay. So yeah, I feel like there have been like other relationships that have really left a bad taste in their mouth. But when it comes to you, this Knight of Cups is showing me somebody who really is catching feelings. Could be a Pisces. You got Virgo again. So this person is a deep thinker. They are the kind of person that just like takes inventory and really studies the situation before they make a move. But there are feelings here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, so that's the hang up with this person, is just that they've been used before. They've been hurt before. They had a tower moment. Maybe they lost a lot. Maybe they took a financial hit. And they're like, I'm not doing that again. And so understand, that could be like, have y'all seen a lot of these videos where I saw a guy, he took a girl on a date to some like literally like a practical little restaurant. Nothing special, right? But maybe that's all the money he had. I mean, you got to date people who are where you need them to be. If you require money, don't date a guy who doesn't have money. Because it was like she recorded him or he recorded her, and she was trying to embarrass him. And I'm like, that's insane. Just don't go. Just don't go. Nothing wrong with having high standards. Absolutely nothing is wrong with that. But just date men who can accommodate it. All right, let's see what's going on with your money. These readings are long. I'm going to run out of space. I got to fix something. All right, what's going on with your money? You are goal-oriented, Queen of Pentacles. Hold on to that pentacle. We talked about it. It says you are career and money focused, securing your future, hyper-focused on stability, earthly matters, and hungry for success. You got the Fountain of Youth, the Page of Cups. For some of you, there's a job interview this month, and you are going to really impress this hiring authority. Queen of Pentacles is the one that does the hiring and the firing, okay? And the Page of Cups talks about good outcomes to test or job interviews, okay? So it says that you are embracing your youthful side. So you could be working with children here. You have childlike wonder. You are forever young or curious about something. And it says don't take life so seriously here. So let's see what this is. You could be making money through creative means. You have a debutante. Oh, you got good cards. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Socialite, upper class. Now, this could be somebody you're meeting. An earth sign, strong earth sign here. Or a water sign. It says socialite, upper class, snobby, born with a silver spoon, belle of the ball, privileged, young, feminine, usually 16 to 18 years old. Could be you or could be you at a younger age. Doesn't know the struggle. A coming out party, making her debut. Well connected and unfair advantage. So it feels like you're either already here financially or you're connecting to a person that has affluence and influence. And you have screwed shit out of luck. Okay. What is that? You got the briefcase, which is the Eight of Wands. It talks about focus on work, business, money, business travel, new opportunities. The floodgates are opening. You're making money moves. Rapid action, communication, opportunities, success. Strike while the iron is hot, because you have a domino effect of blessings coming in. This is good, overwhelming news coming in over the next 8 days, possibly. Wow. So this could be somebody you're meeting in your travels that could actually be a person that acts as like a middleman to connect you with opportunities here. And then you have the Hierophant here, outdated systems. It says crumbling hierarchies, institutions, schools of thought, beliefs, failing fraternal orders, patriarchy, governments, deregulation of policies, political shifts, changing of the old guard and the powers that shouldn't be, or glitch in the matrix. So that could mean that you are possibly leaving a job. Some of you work for an institution, government, something like that. Law, government, well-established institutions is what this represents. And it is more like masculine energy. So whatever that might mean. But could also be something to do with technology though. Because the Hierophant is connected to the matrix, like the matrix of a computer. The inner workings, the system itself. So I feel for some of you, there's a person you will meet in the month of February. Now, I don't know if you're maybe SOL, but outdated systems is that you're leaving the job. Maybe there's a period of transition for you. And this 8 of Wands could be something coming in very quickly. Understand this is more than one thing coming in though. Yeah. So it's giving me like the feedback loop. I see the 8 of Wands as the feedback loop, but this talks about something gaining momentum. So it kind of feels like there's like this domino effect. There's something here that is snowballing. One thing is leading to another, leading to another. So I don't know who this person is coming in, but it's an earth sign or water sign you need to keep your eye on. That's very well connected. Okay, so let's see. Because whoever this person is, yeah, it does say you are moving. And you got the 8 of Wands, which is travel, movement. So some of you could be traveling for work. But let's see. You got the Hermit card. Virgo energy. You got the Judgment card. This is your life purpose, that inner calling. Wow, Scorpio energy. This is your North Node activation, y'all. Somebody could do spiritual work here. Or you could be calling judgment on something after giving it a lot of thought. And that could mean that you're ready to leave some kind of job that you've outgrown. You got the Hangman in reverse. Yes, I love it, because the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy, does talk about like an identity crisis, right? When you're like, I'm only doing something because mom and dad told me I was supposed to do it. Or I thought, the younger version of myself thought that I was supposed to do it. I thought I wanted to be a teacher. I thought I wanted to, you know, work in law enforcement or do whatever. But maybe I'm a creative. All I know is whatever this opportunity is coming is exciting. It could be related to creativity though. What else? You got 3 majors. The 5 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, there is somebody here that might be eating crow. If you're in an environment where you have been mistreated or something, because sometimes it says out of luck, right? Now, this could be like a hostile environment. This could be dealing with ruthless people. Maybe people that are like backstabbers, gossipers, mean-spirited people, people trying to win at all costs. It can be people competing with you or whatever. And you're like, I'm focused on my goal. This is somebody focused on the wrong thing. It's vitriol, hurtful words being said, something like that. So I feel like that's what this is for some of you. Or this may even be on your own self-sabotage. I don't know. Like self-destructive patterns here. And it could just be staying stuck in something that you feel like you've outgrown. But what's happening though as a result of that is somebody is coming into your life in April. Look at this. The 6 of Cups, the fountain of youth, right? The 5 of Wands. Who is these jealous people? Whoever they are, you're killing them with kindness. And look at you, the 2 of Wands. I'm telling y'all, some of you will find yourselves traveling for an opportunity. Or while you're traveling, you're going to meet somebody in your travels. And they're showing up as a younger person, but they're well established because they come from money. And they're helping you to release something and make a change. Look at that. The Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may get good news on a home if you've been waiting for it. I see a new job here, Virgo energy again, the Knight of Pentacles. You're diligently working on something, or something is a work in progress for you. And whatever this is, you're going to feel very supported by somebody. I just don't know how you will meet this person. It's like you're either in community with this person, maybe somebody introduces you to them, or you're traveling and you meet them. It happens in a way that is kind of out of your control. But for those of you who may have been just doing something because you felt like you were supposed to, or a younger version of yourself thought it aligned with you, the Judgment card is when, again, North Node activates. Why are you on Earth? That's the Judgment card. And you answer that inner calling. So you're going to be feeling pulled to do something bigger. Something that feels more connected to your life purpose. You know, that's a purpose-driven life. So I see you, again, it's coming through someone else, though. Not to say that you're not instrumental in it, because you got to do the work, but it's just the opportunity comes through a person that you meet, either traveling or through a connection. Maybe even an institution here. I don't know. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Type the video if you can. I'll see you all next time. Peace. Hey, Cancer Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards for you. See what's coming in the month of April. Who or what is coming towards you in love and money, and why? All right. So let's see. Starting with just some messages here. We got self-care. So you're practicing self-care in April. Love it. What else? So that feels to me like your decision making is going to be in alignment with self-care. So anything that's a time waster is not going to be entertained by you. You got a divine masculine coming in. Okay. I ain't mad at that at all. You could also be the divine masculine. What else? All right. You have shadow self, Cancer Pisces energy. That's the moon. So some of you could be just working on healing your own divine masculine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. We both have divine masculine and feminine energy. And that just gives me like more control, more discipline, more authority over your life. And you have reunion coming in. Now, you could be having a reunion with your divine masculine. All right, so let's see what's going on here. So maybe some shadow work. Let's see what's going on in love for you. I looked up at the TV. It says no escape from the past. And you got a reunion here. So maybe you have a connection with your divine masculine, or you are the divine masculine. And you two just can't leave each other alone. I don't know. Let's see. Love. You have living beyond their means. So you have a Capricorn or a Virgo person, possibly a Taurus as well. It says con, scam artist, gold digger, shady business, bad investment, finesser. Remember, that's a finesser, a hustler, codependency, greedy, materialistic, faking it till they make it, keeping up with the Joneses, wearing knockoffs on rare occasion. Huh? I don't know what that means. It says fierce independence, too stubborn to collaborate or be interdependent. So who or what is coming towards you looks like an earth sign. I mean, it does say here that they are, could be in their shadow self. So maybe this is a divine masculine that you are reuniting with. And you do have codependency here. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe y'all can't live with each other, but can't live without each other as well. Could be a 9-year relationship or age difference. Maybe you work with this person or you used to. All right, you got a has-been, the 6 of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody that fell from grace in your eyes. Why are they coming through, y'all? It says this person has been humbled, loss of fame. I told y'all like a month ago that y'all were humbling somebody. Popularity and fanfare. It was on my other channel, though. Nobody's checking for them anymore. Getting no attention. Jealousy, insecurity, excess pride. Living in the past. It says no escape from the past on my TV. Their heyday and past one's prime and fell off. Okay, what in the hell? And that's Leo, Jupiter energy. Now, that could just simply mean this is a person you're not giving attention to anymore. What else? What else is going on here? We have the opportune time. So you got a Gemini or a Virgo, somebody who is ready to manifest you back. Okay, they are prepared. They're taking action. And they're making this their mission. They still see potential with you. They still see you as the one. Okay, what else? That could also be a new person. There could be 2 different people here. Because I feel like you're not entertaining foolishness. You have non-consensual. Yeah, it says without permission, agreement, and against one's will. All right. So that gives me Cancer Venus energy. Because I see the 2 of Cups as consenting adults. So it kind of feels like this is a person that you ain't really feeling them like that no more. They could be a person who's really heavily into their cars. They can have main character energy. They could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They could be a Scorpio. Listen, Spirit is telling you don't go back to this person, whoever they are. They're coming in to talk, though. I don't know. Let's see. Because it kind of feels like you're not really interested. Why are they showing up in April? I'm sorry, y'all. Who is this person? The 7 of Pentacles. Again, maybe you work with them, you used to work with them. This is somebody reflecting on you. But this is also possibly you asking yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? Should I continue to invest? It literally says that something here is a bad investment. It says bad investment, shady business. Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy, May 11th through May the 20th. And this is Taurus Saturn energy. So again, it could be a workplace affair. Sometimes this talks about somebody that's moving really slowly with you, and they're like, let's be friends first. Let's figure it out. Could be a really hardworking person, but this person is taking time to think back and reflect, pause, and recollect, like all of the time that has been put into the connection. Either that's you or that's them. All right, so what are they reflecting on if this is them? What do they want? I can talk about second thoughts. Yeah, they're trying to come back in with a romantic proposal. And the Knight of Cups is somebody that likes to wine and dine you. So whomever they are coming in chivalrous. They're coming in flirtatious. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, namely Pisces. Give me more. What do they want? The Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like that's like breaking no contact, because it looks like they're taking initiative here. What else? Yeah, they could have left you out in the cold here. I don't like this person's energy, y'all. Could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. Maybe you haven't spoken in a week. You got the Empress here, divine feminine energy. And you got the Three of Cups, and you literally have reunion. On my paper here, the Three of Cups is a reunion. That's Cancer, Mercury. And that's definitely, you got two threes. Threes represent communication. So it looks like they're going from not talking to wanting to talk. And however they're coming towards you now, they're seeing you as somebody practicing self-care. So they see you as the divine feminine, and they're showing up in my cards as divine masculine. But I'm getting like, don't let this person disturb your peace. If you made progress, maybe it's been 3 months, maybe it's just been a week. So for some of you, it's been weeks, it's been days since you've talked to this person, possibly even months. But it kind of feels like, I feel you're in this really empowered energy, and I don't think that you're really interested in this person. But they're wanting reconciliation, because the Three of Cups is a reunion, and you literally got reunion here. So there is somebody that tends to, I feel like, pull away from you and leave you confused. 5-year, 7-year relationship or age difference, if I haven't already said that. You got another Taurus card, Taurus, Mercury. You got Mercury here. You got Gemini, which is Mercury. It really feels like they want to talk, but I feel like you're like, no. And you could get something online from them with the Six of Wands here, even though you may have them blocked. Because this gives me, this person is guilty of like giving you the silent treatment. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Should you talk to this person? I feel like Spirit already told me no. Should you talk to this person? How should you handle this? How will you handle this? Five of Wands, you're like, You said it's too much. Five of Wands is conflict. It's not seeing eye to eye. It's also possibly other people involved here. And it kind of gives me that if this person was entertaining another person or other people, it didn't work out. And so then they're trying to like fall back on what they feel like is old faithful. And I feel like you're like, no. The love might still be there, but it's like, no. Because you're practicing self-care. So you're like, I don't want this drama. This is drama. Jealousy, competition, outside influences. The Emperor. What did I say? You're in divine masculine energy. So you're putting your foot down. Now, for some of you, what this could be telling me is that you're saying, okay, prove it. You know. If you've moved on and you're talking to other people, you're like, make me see why you are the divine masculine, and you eliminate all the other competition, because otherwise I'm not going to entertain you. This person feels like they're not taking no for an answer. Yeah. You literally get the Queen of Swords. One of the meanings of the Queen of Swords is a woman, a person who is very assertive and does not take no for an answer. And I literally just said that with the Strength card. Yep. So could be a Leo, could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. It definitely feels like someone wants to communicate with you. And it feels like this person is definitely like holding on to you. If it's a masculine in particular, this person has been humbled, y'all. They've been humbled. Emperor can be somebody, look at this chitter chatter. It feels like a lot of talk. This person could talk a lot. Let's see what's going on with your money now. I got to try to start speeding through these because I'm gonna run out of space and I'm not gonna be able to upload it. Okay, what's going on with your money? You have the aftermath, the result, the fallout, the consequence, the effect, the outcome, the period after a chaotic situation, the start of chaos, or the storm after the calm. Okay, you have subliminals, passive aggressive, veiled threats, sneak diss, backhanded compliments, subtle shade, and mind games. What in the hell? What else? You got drunk as a skunk, partying, socializing, hungover. Okay. Show me more, because I ain't getting nothing so far. Unless some of you work with the person that you were in love with or something. You got the blueprint. Yeah, you got the Emperor. Okay, I like this. So the Emperor is usually going to represent a promotion, working in a patriarchy and male-dominated industry. It says the foundation, structure, solid plans, mind over matter, law and order. Could also be something to do with government or law. Discipline, divine masculine, authority, father figure, paternal side of the family, leadership, tradition, responsibility, accountability, rulership, the framework, the exemplar, guide, and prototype. Okay, so for some of you, this might be, there could be some disciplinary action that you have to dish out if you are in a position of authority. It could be somebody here that might be drinking, comes to work, you smell it. Okay, it could be something like that. Hopefully it's not you and you're the one facing disciplinary action, because that's what I see here. Yeah, you got tethered. So there is something about somebody's addictions here that feels like it has to be called out with the Emperor, because he puts his foot down. He's law and order. He's a stickler for the rules. Like, you're gonna have to play by the rules. This could be the consequences of something like that. Now, this may not be in the workplace. For some of you, this can have something to do with like a DUI. I don't know if it's you or somebody else though, because you got Capricorn energy here. What else? You got the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius moon. Is somebody drinking? You have betrayal by a feminine, and you have messages coming in. So you got Cancer, Pisces, a hidden agenda. This talks about being in a broom closet. Like usually a reader who hides that they read because they feel like somebody will judge them. So you got confusion, blocked intuition, a dark practitioner, sexual tension, intimacy issues, uncontrolled outbursts, repressed emotions, silence, unwanted attention, superficiality, and hiding divination. Nine of Wands. There's an ongoing battle here. I don't know who's drinking too much, because you got a lot of cards here where it's showing me that somebody might be dealing with some kind of addiction if it's not drinking. Yeah, you got a big fish. That's the Emperor again. Power player, boss, authority figure, head honcho. Let's see what these cards are talking about. Because for some of you, this might have something to do with your baby daddy. An absentee parent, a deadbeat, emotionally unavailable and neglectful. So what do they have to do with your money? The Emperor is the baby daddy. Or it could be a father figure. I don't know if some of y'all are responsible for handling a father that might not have control over their vices. What's going on here? Somebody you're connected to. That could be why you feel tethered. Capricorn is your sister sign. Let's see what's going on here. The Ace of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. That feels like good news, exciting news. The Hermit card. Virgo energy. Are y'all dealing with somebody at work? Because it gives me like a passionate connection that feels like something kind of went cold. What happened here? What is this? But it's like you still got to be around each other with tethered here. Could be a feminine that betrayed you. And the nine of Wands is Sagittarius moon, which is an ongoing battle. You got the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Saturn. You got the Death card, Scorpio energy. Yeah. Oh, so this is also shadow work here. So listen. I don't know if somebody's under investigation, because this is my investigation card, y'all. What is going on in your workplace? I don't know if this is you as the person in a position of authority that has to check something. This is weird. This is a weird message. And this Death card could be like firing somebody or something. Giving them the choice to either, what do they say? Like, sometimes when people are about to fire you, they could give you options. Like, I've seen this happen in my workplace before, where they'll tell people you can basically leave on your own, or we could terminate you, because I know unemployment is affected by how you leave, right? So it could be something like that going on. I don't feel like this has to do with you, though. I'm not seeing Cancer cards besides this one right here, which is showing up as drunk as a skunk, right? So I don't know if that's significant to you, but it could just be something that's affecting you through someone else. Either you got to call this out, or maybe there's an issue with a boss, with a supervisor, and it's like some kind of investigation is going on that's putting an end to something. And it's showing me somebody walking away or getting fired. But I don't feel like that's you. The Star. The King of Wands. So I feel like this. Let's just focus on what I see as your energy. What I see as your energy is something that you're passionate about. Could be creativity. Could be something that you've been thinking about planning for a while. But maybe you're shy. I don't know. Are you shy? And you don't want to like put yourself out there. The Ace of Wands is you kind of being like really in your face. This talks about not sitting on the sidelines, getting in the game. For some of you, there could be something here about hanging with the wrong people or partying too much. Certain vices that you might need to check here. I don't know if somebody is not applying themselves, because that could be what it is. But I just can't overlook the aftermath with the drunk as a skunk. And then all of these other cards that came out here kind of shows me that somebody that could be struggling with some kind of addiction or something. I just don't know how it's connected to you. So there's like a tower moment. There's a tower moment because you got the Devil, you got the Tower, you got the Star. That's number 15, 16, and 17 of the major arcana, which does show me light at the end of the tunnel. So even if this is you, this is guidance. This could be a guide. This could be a spirit guide, or this could be an older masculine energy showing up here. Maybe that's the divine masculine. There could be a Virgo or an Aries person. I don't know if they're the problem or they're the answer. But it's like there's hope returning. There's optimism after something that feels very, very chaotic. Only y'all know what this is. Maybe even jail time here. Does somebody have like a DUI or something like that? I don't know. I don't know what this means, because that's all I can see. But I feel like for your energy, be encouraged, because you have the Star. You have the Ace of Wands, which gives me like your vitality. Something is coming back around full circle. It feels like it's healing. It feels optimistic. It's, again, the light at the end of the tunnel. 2 more cards and I'm going to let it go, because I'm not going to force it. I just feel like these cards are showing me that for some of you, I don't know if you're suspecting somebody that you work with or work for or works for you. Is coming to work under the influence or something like that. I'm hoping it's not you. And why is this giving me like when people have to do that walk, like when the police pull somebody over and they check their sobriety, you know, to see if they're sober. Blood alcohol level. What is going on here? 10 of Cups. For some of y'all, this could be something going on in your family. How is that affecting your money though? How is it affecting your money? 2 of Pentacles. This is money fluctuating. This is robbing Peter to pay Paul. Are you helping somebody out that's not applying themselves? You might be. This talks about leading by example. So the 2 of Pentacles is, again, money fluctuating, robbing Peter to pay Paul. And you got the family card here. Could be a sibling. Could be a partner that's affecting your money. Could be the baby daddy. Could be a father figure. It could be anybody, really. It looks like an older masculine, though, especially an Aries or a Virgo, older man. I just don't know how you're related to him. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Virgo person. So for some of you, this could be you taking on responsibility for someone else, helping them out. 2 of Pentacles talks about flexibility, adapting to a change, finding some wiggle room. Focusing on your priorities. So look, I feel like more work-life balance, and I feel that you're something here about getting in the game, not sitting on the sideline, taking action on something that you feel inspired by. But there's something else going on here that I can't ignore. That's why I'm spending so much time focusing on it, because that's significant to somebody. Who is this person that's drinking? The Wheel of Fortune. They could have a gambling problem too. A Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Sagittarius. Somebody that's putting you through ups and downs. I'm telling you, you got financial ups and downs here twice. But this could be a positive turning point, especially with the star here. The King of Swords. Another father figure, masculine energy. Somebody 40 years of age or older. Somebody that thinks they have it going on, has it together, but they really don't. Maybe hard to get through to them. King of Pentacles, all these kings. The Emperor. The Emperor is all 4 kings. And you have the Emperor here twice. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Earth and Air. This could be somebody as a businessman or businesswoman. Yeah, somebody that may be defensive. It could even be a child, though. Now you got the King of Cups. Jesus Christ. So you have all the kings on the table. Because the King of Wands is already down here somewhere, I think. Yeah, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Some of y'all, there's a Gemini, strongly, Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and then you get the family card again. And look at the little kid with the old man here. And you get the jail card again. 6 of Wands. Listen, I'm going to let it go because we'll be here all day. Y'all can fill in the blanks if you choose to. Leave it below. But somebody here is drinking too much. And there could be a DUI. I don't know. Somebody's in court for something like that. And that could be affecting your finances. Or for some of you, you're dealing with a deadbeat dad. Somebody that may just be a drunk, not responsible, not taking care of their responsibilities. They got possibly jail time coming in. And hopefully that's not you. Could be this person that's stuck in their shadow self. Because they're showing up as the devil. And the 9 of Wands. I'm letting it go. I'll see y'all the next time. I feel like for you, your message though, because I don't feel like that's your energy, even though I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know everything, so I could be wrong, but I feel like if that's you, you could be restructuring. Maybe you're trying to get yourself together if you've been dealing with addiction or dealing with a lot of hardship. Consequences for your own bad choices. I do see gambling though, with the devil coming out on the table with the Wheel of Fortune. That's definitely gambling, taking unnecessary risks. Or that could be karma, the karmic wheel playing out, you know. And I also see like something looping, something constantly going on over and over and over again. But it's saying somebody is drunk as a skunk. So like I said, I don't know if there's an accident that happened. Somebody's paying consequences for driving under the influence, whether drunk, drugs, whatever it might be. But y'all just have to let me know if you choose to. You don't have to. It's your business. But I'll see y'all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey Leo Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing amazing. I got some weird channel messages for you all. I was hearing Fetty Wap song, Trap Queen. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello, sing your pretty ass and you stepped in the door. Whatever he says, right? I don't know why I started hearing that song, but he's a Gemini, so you could be connected to a Gemini. I mean, y'all know what that song is about, so I don't know why I was hearing that. But I also heard something about propel water. I saw the word propel, and I just thought of the water. But maybe propel just means that it's like some kind of upward trajectory. I don't know. Let's look at April 2025. Who or what is coming towards you and why, and love and money. All right. Cancer just had a weird money reading. I hope y'all's don't come out like that. Let's see what's going on with your overall messages first, though. Somebody could either get their eyes examined or maybe could be an eye doctor, an optometrist, optician, ophthalmologist. We have your soul tribe. So I believe Taurus got this. This is a Taurus energy, the Hierophant. That talks about a sense of belonging. And I get home with my baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking bass with my baby. Yeah. You got moving. So some of you are moving towards your soul tribe, okay? Why does that give me, like me hearing that song? It's like somebody could see you walk in a door somewhere and feel very compelled to come towards you. I don't know. All right, what else you got here? You got the Strength. Is that you? Yes, you got Strength. Leo energy. This is courageous energy. This is self-control. This is taming the ego and the pride. Being compassionate. Killing people with kindness. We've been talking about y'all moving for a while. And you have a spiritual awakening. Okay. So your spiritual awakening could be tied to your soul tribe. So this could be finding a group of people, a new spiritual community, like-minded people, moral support, people that act as your backbone, because that's what the strength card is, like reinforcements for you as you make a move. Let's see what's going on here. In love. I can't stop singing that song in my head now. That song has always been such a catchy song. All right, let's see. He just came home from jail too, right? I don't know if that means anything. Let's see. All right, let's see. Love. You got consent, agree, green light, and permission. What else is happening in love? Consenting adults is the Two of Cups, and that's Cancer Venus energy. You have shit has hit the fan. The Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. Juggling too much, bit off more than you can chew. Lack of balance, inflexible, not adapting to change as well. Something is catching up to someone. They've been maintaining well up till now, but now they're not staying afloat, too much on their plate. Could be a 2-year relationship with age difference. That's Capricorn, Jupiter energy. You have leave room for error. It says get out of your head, manage your expectations. Curb perfectionism, allow space for mistakes. You're human. Give yourself grace and be gentle with yourself. Don't let life's ebbs and flows frustrate you. So there's an imbalance here somewhere between you and another person. And then we have a weird case. Oh, no. All right, so it says PDF file. Y'all know what a PDF file is. You can't say pedo, right? Creepy, inappropriate, age difference in a relationship, an SA offender, or on the registry. Okay, what the hell is this? You got theft, the Seven of Swords. So this is like somebody that you don't trust. You got magnifying glass, doing research, spying, and that's the spy card, collecting data, information, building a case. Who got a case? Playing detective, a closer look in your business, nosy, blowing things out of proportion. You got a missed flight. Well, you got moving here. What else? You got travel delays, rerouted, a failure to plan. So again, another card with a failure to plan. Running late, circumstances outside of your control, or a metaphoric missed opportunity to grow, advance, capitalize, expand, or thrive. And then you have on cloud 9, the Page of Cups. Baby. Is somebody in that lifestyle? Because y'all know what the trap queen is, right? Let me sit with this for a minute, because I have like conflicting energies here. But I know how to use my cards to tell a story. May not be your story, but that's what I see. So for some of you, I do see a younger person interested in you. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person. And there's 2 energies here. You have new love. You have somebody crushing on you. You have somebody that thinks you're cute. I feel like that's a cute energy. Because somebody else here missed an opportunity with you because of some behavior. Now, the weird case doesn't have to be as sinister as what this says, but for some of you, it's just that this person has lost favor. It's like you feel to me like you're looking at somebody, whoever this person is, and you're moving on from them. I want to focus more on the cloud now, because y'all know I don't care about these past people. I don't care. But for those of you who do, let's just get a couple cards for them, and then we'll focus on the new energy, because you got new energy. Somebody making you fall in love. Okay, so let's see. Past energy, you got the 7 of Pentacles. Could be a 7-year relationship or age difference. I tell y'all all the time, 7-year itch. This is the 7-year itch card. This is somebody do I want to keep investing in my marriage? My relationship is something else catching this person's eye, but they're facing the past. Did they do something? And now they're reflecting on their stupidity. So a 2 or 7-year relationship or age difference could be showing up here. You got the Chariot. And sometimes the Chariot is a conquest, something that they did hastily. They didn't think it through. And now they're reflecting on how quickly they ruined something, because it says shit has hit the fan. I feel like you're moving on. I feel like a lot of you have given a lot of thought to leaving someone behind, but this is saying a missed flight. I don't know if y'all got travel plans. Maybe you got love at a distance. Make sure you get to the airport. Y'all know the airports are crazy right now. Travel is crazy right now. So this could just be a sidebar message that has nothing to do with love. Be prompt, be on time. This is a sense of urgency. And nowadays, a sense of urgency could be getting to the airport 10 hours early because of all of the TSA and, you know, all of the shutdown, the delays regarding, you know, travel. So that might just be a sidebar, but I feel like this is also moving forward. You have moving, and this is moving forward, leaving the past behind, doing it quickly too, after giving it some thought. But this could also be somebody wanting to overcome obstacles, trying to figure out how to work something out with you, wanting to put some effort into a connection because they had a lapse in judgment. They did something here and they are really beating themselves up. It says leave room for error, y'all. It says manage your expectations, curb perfectionism, allow for mistakes. This talks about somebody making mistakes over and over again, though. Give yourself grace. And this could be like judging yourself harshly. I don't feel like this is you. It could be a Scorpio person. It's like somebody, this is poor judgment. Not learning a lesson. Being hard-headed. So what did they do here? They missed an opportunity with you. I'm not even pulling any more on them. You're moving on. Some of you really will be moving in the month of April, or you're getting your ducks in a row to do so. This is planning for the future. Okay, so somebody else is showing up here. Could be a younger Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just a new love that feels really sweet. Who is this person? They might be shy. Who is coming towards you, or who is in your energy already? The Seven of Cups. Somebody's daydreaming about you. It says that you got them on cloud 9. Okay. Baby. You got the Queen of Wands here. Somebody is very attracted to you. They fantasize about you. They see you as the main character because this is you, the Queen of Wands. Now you could be dealing with another fire sign, but I feel like this Queen of Wands is you. Some people say the Queen of Wands is the is Leo energy. I see y'all as the King of Wands. The fixed signs to me are the King. But some decks do call the Queen of Wands Leo energy. It just gives main character. It gives somebody who's like hyper focused on you. Somebody's fantasizing about you. They're very attracted to you. And I feel like you got age on them. Okay, so this could be somebody admiring you online. What else? Or at work. The Seven of Wands, there's work. I don't know if they're not saying anything because they feel you got like a resting bee face. You come across as really more focused on work than you are love. Maybe they even fear rejection. That could be what it is. Sometimes the Judgment card is jumping to conclusions. So this could be somebody that's just like thinking about you, pondering, but not saying anything because they feel like you're going to tell them no, you're going to reject them, or you have strong boundaries. You come across as assertive in this person's eyes. So somebody likes you here. And it could be in the workplace, like I said, Virgo energy. So you got fire, you got water, you got Virgo. And Leo, this is your card, Leo Mars, which can talk about like being a bit defensive or stubborn or coming across as somebody with really strong boundaries. So that's who's showing up for you in love. What do they want? Do they want something long term? What do they want with Leo? Hangman, Pisces energy, and a Magician. So this person is just, they want to say something to you, but they're waiting to take action. I feel like they also think you're going to reject them. The Hangman talks about avoiding romantic pressure. So it could be a Pisces, a Gemini, a Virgo person. But it's like this person is like, I'm going to manifest you. I'm going to get you. This person actually is a smooth talker. They might talk to you a lot. They might flirt with you, but maybe you're not catching the hints. They can feel like their hands are tied here. They could be trying to change your mind about them. Yeah, this is work-life balance. I'm telling you, sometimes it talks about dealing with somebody in the workplace, y'all. Somebody think you fine. But this is a conflict of interest for me. Well, I don't know if y'all are friends and they're like, how do we go from just being friends to actually being a couple? This is the consenting adult cards. The first card you got was consent. So this is a person who's like, they're waiting for you to show them that you're interested. That's what it is. They're giving you hints that they like you, but it's like, are you paying attention? So pay attention to this younger person. It's a younger energy. Yeah, they could be, look at this. Somebody is ready to put you on a pedestal, but I'm telling you, it's either that they feel like they can't demystify you. You feel so mysterious. So they're taking their own sweet time, but they making plans. They are making plans. Could be a Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces. Could be another Leo. You got Leo, Jupiter. Could be something online. Could be a social media follower if it's not a co-worker or something. And the Two of Wands may be somebody at a distance. I feel like some of y'all are going to be moving before 2026 is out. It could be for love. Or just doing a lot of traveling because you're dating at a distance. Let's look at your money. Some of you are saving money right now. Getting your ducks in a row to move, I feel. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what's going on with your money. I see some of you saving money. I see somebody getting an insurance policy, estate planning, protecting your money long term. Maybe even a lump sum of money. You have the royal treatment, the Empress, Taurus, Libra, divine feminine, spoiling, pampering, catering to your every need, rolling out the red carpet, spare no expense, receiving the best of the best, stable love, being provided for, the lap of luxury, opulence, a comfortable, stable lifestyle, financial upgrade, prosperity, abundance, and wealth. Okay, y'all. Now, usually when the Emperor shows up, that means that somebody is making you feel that way unless you have the resources to make yourself feel that way. But let's see what else. She's definitely financially stable, so that looks good. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Money exchanging hands. Let's see what this is about. Do y'all have some kind of crazy person in your energy that is trying to control you, stop you from moving forward? And maybe using resources as a means to do it. I don't know. We got neutralize the threat. Okay, I love it. Because I do see something toxic here, y'all. I mean, this is very extreme. And y'all know I don't even like speaking this over people's lives. So I'm not even going to verbalize it. But I do see something that's going on here with somebody's unstable mentally. I feel like you're going through this blossoming, this blooming, right? And this is telling you you're going to prevent a blockage, right? You're going to nip something in the bud. You are combating or cutting something off at the pass. Somebody here that I feel like is trying to do any and everything to ambush you, stop you from moving forward in some kind of way. For some of you, it's even a spouse. It's a relationship playing out, affecting this. Someone's name could be Latasha. Let's see. We have the odds are in your favor. I love it. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune. It says a lucky break, a winning streak, a positive turning point. The universe is on your side. You got good karma. Gambling. This might be a good month for you to take some risk with that. If that's something you choose to do. I'm not telling you to do it. You have fate, destiny, and something that is meant to be. So I do feel like you have a lot of divine protection, but somebody is toxic in your energy. If y'all know y'all got like a somebody toxic, we'll just leave it like that. Do what you need to do to neutralize the threat if that sounds like something you've been dealing with, because I feel like that's possible for somebody here. All right, so the universe is stepping in. Yeah, look at this. You got verbal abuse. You got smart remarks. You got figuring it out, a difficult situation, complications, reading between the lines, and problem solving. Because for some of you, you are dealing with somebody that wants to win at all costs. They don't want you to move on to something. I don't know who that person is, but let's look at your money. Let's look at the positive turning point. We're not looking at this toxic stuff. You got the Two of Swords. You're blocking out whatever the confusing, messy energy is. Okay, so this is you ignoring somebody, being obtuse intentionally, like I'm not interested in what you got to say. This could literally be blocking someone, or you're recognizing you're at a stalemate with someone. Libra moon energy. What else? You got the King of Cups. You just had the King of Cups in my card. Smooth operator. You got business travel. Yeah, some of y'all will be traveling or moving very soon. It says you are calm amid chaos. You are intuitive. You have non-toxic masculine energy, emotional regulation, instability, intelligence, sound-minded, spirit of discernment, and stable in the storm. Okay, because I am telling you that there has either already been a storm, but the shit has hit the fan, or there's something coming, but you're still showing up as stable. Some of you have like a job interview or Possibly thinking about going back to school, getting certified to do something here. And then you got unexpected money coming in. I love it. Look at this. So if you have a job interview, this means you will get the job. I feel like your love life and your money is connected, which happens a lot of times in y'all reading. But this King of Wands is you, Leo. See, I see you as the King of Wands, not the Queen of Wands. And this talks about you getting unexpected money. The Page of Pentacles is usually money manifesting, good financial news coming in. And it says the odds are in your favor. So this is a tangible, material blessing coming into your life. Spirit is telling you all is well. Keep calm and stay cool, level-headed, composed, diplomatic. Because it does feel like, again, your emotions are tied to your money some kind of way, a relationship or something here. You could be same gender, you could be two men. I don't know, but I have to point it out because it could be the situation. More of like a more feminine man and then a more masculine man. That's for some of you. But if not that, it does feel like your emotions are stabilizing, your confidence is coming back, odds are turning in your favor. You have a winning streak coming in. So I definitely see unexpected money, and it could feel like a very pleasant surprise. But remember, I said somebody was crushing on you, and they're bringing in the 10 of Cups. You got a fun connection showing up by the summer. I know we're looking at April, but if it doesn't play out in April, this summer, you have another person in your energy that's new. A strong water sign, though. I don't know how y'all feel about dating water signs. Y'all can let me know if you choose to, but that's what I feel like is strongly coming in for you. It's a fated connection. All right, y'all. In some kind of way, that's all tied into your resources here. Even if this person is younger than you, I feel like they're very generous. They're loyal. They're emotionally investing in you and learning from you as they go, because you are more experienced than them. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Virgo. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's take a look at the month of April. Who or what is coming towards you and why? All right, let's see. You got your health. Well, you are the house of health. Makes sense, right? So you're focused on your health. These are just general messages before we get into the more detailed messages. All right, we have a return on your investment. So you have some kind of harvest coming in. An investment you made will be paying you back. Some rewards. Okay. What else you got here? You have controversy. Controversy. You got some kind of controversy? Okay. What else? For April, you have alone time. So you will be spending time alone. Maybe for your health. Maybe you're avoiding controversy. I was going to say that. So you're not investing in anything that's not paying you back. Including people. Okay, so let's see what's going on in love for you. Some of you, your health has something to do with diabetes. I don't know. I feel like maybe like your A1C will be good. Like if you're getting test results, I feel like you're like, okay, wow. Like your return on your investment might be in your health, like paying off, maybe getting off of medications, adjusting medications, lowering them, something like that. What else? April the 9th. April the 9th could be significant, or the number 4 or 9. Somebody could be born in the year 53 or be 53 or be 35. Let's see. Someone's anniversary of their job could be coming up. Or some kind of membership anniversary is coming up. Let's see what's going on in love for you. Oh, Lord. Why does this card keep coming out? Financial celibacy. You got a Capricorn person showing up for you. Oh, Lordy. We got never satisfied. So I'm looking at who's coming towards you in love. And so far it's a Capricorn. Could be a 4-year relationship or age difference with somebody that you work with. Lord, let's see what else. A saboteur. Aquarius Venus energy. I don't like this person at all. This is where the controversy is coming from. So you got a stingy, self-destructive person. A vengeful person, an argumentative person that's never satisfied. Yeah, stand to yourself. It literally says that you're going to be having some alone time. Okay, so for some of you, this is you choosing to be single, because I see why. All right, so the 4 of Pentacles is showing up as financial celibacy. This is a man who chooses to refrain from spending money on romantic partners. He avoids expensive dates or gifts until marriage or a serious commitment is established. A financial boundary is being set. A strategy to avoid exploitation and gold diggers. Someone who's stingy, cheap, puts in low effort, penny pinching, poverty consciousness, hoarding resources, protecting assets. Okay, so look, could just be a very conservative person. Doesn't have to be that extreme. But I see you like, no. So there's an energy here of somebody feeling like they're supposed to control the narrative with you. Okay. This person could like to argue a lot. They're showing up as an air sign or a Capricorn. Yeah. Look at this. It says the upper hand. Somebody that likes to exert their power, be in control. An Aries, a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Capricorn person. And it says you're going to be possibly just staying home. Yeah, because you're taking a pause with the Hangman, Pisces energy. Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, namely Capricorn, Venus, though. It says no frills, no fuss, easygoing, practical, grounded, relatable to girl guy next door, conservative, prefers the comfort of home and family over partying, socializing, domesticated, nurturing, work, home, life balance, stable, secure, modesty, and matronly. And it says eye of the beholder. When you change the way you look at things, the things you're looking at changes. Okay, you are co-creative of your reality. So this is a different perspective and a sacred pause. So again, although I'm looking at who's coming towards you and why, it feels to me that these cards are telling me that you're choosing not to engage with this person because you're saying to yourself, now if it's not that this is a person who does this to you, they come around, invest the little that they want to invest. They're never satisfied. The Queen of Swords in reverse is someone who's never satisfied. She's a nitpick. She's a nag. She's someone who is overly critical. She is, again, never satisfied. She's judgmental. She's harsh. She holds grudges. She's bitter. All of those things. So there is like, you're not sleeping with this person. You're not dealing with them because you're waiting. And for some of you, it could be a Sagittarius. There's somebody here that's into these part-time casual hookups. This is not a new person coming towards you. Understand, I'm not saying that. This is somebody you already know. And it kind of feels like you're like, okay, I'm not interested in playing ball on your terms. Okay, so I'd rather stay to myself. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on here. I wanted something more positive, but this is what's coming out. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. This person feels like they're a headache. Okay, Gemini, Mars energy. It's somebody stuck in their own head, can't get out. Maybe has mental health issues, neurodivergent. The Two of Swords, again, confused. They are a ball of confusion. They are not good for your nervous system. This puts your nervous system, like it makes it out of whack. Could be somebody that's worrying about you though, but acting like they don't care. Because if Five of Swords is here, that's like silent treatment energy, but it's really hurting them. So if this is not you staying to yourself and this is somebody that you actually would want to talk to, it's saying that they're giving you the silent treatment, but it's hurting them. Although they look like they like to argue. Temperance card. That's celibacy. You got financial celibacy, but the Ace of Wands came out in reverse. So this is a person you've cut sexual access to. If you've ever been intimate with them, you're not doing it anymore. At least not in April. Sagittarius energy because of the trust issues. And this is the Saboteur energy. This is like looking over your shoulder. So yeah, it feels to me like strong air. And then, you know, all of the other signs that I said. I feel like you could have felt like you raced into a connection with this person and then you found out something and, you know, you felt betrayed. That could be what this is showing me. Or for some of you, you're just dealing with someone who's an unawakened twin flame or somebody that just, you know, wants to hook up with you. Queen of Wands is a concubine. It's like, you're like, no, I'm not giving you sexual access to me. I'm blocking you. I'm ignoring you because you betrayed me. Well, you're too slow to commit to me. You're not giving me what it is I want, so you're choosing to be by yourself. You could just be moving in a totally new direction. You're just focused on your healing. Yeah, there could be somebody coming in. A Pisces person. That's your sister sign. Who's this new person coming in? Because this is new energy. Somebody may be asking you on a date. And this is like dating again after getting your heart broken after a Tower moment. Could be an Aquarius or a Pisces or maybe even somebody on a cusp. Knight of Swords, the Devil, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so you have somebody here that won't disconnect from you, a Gemini or a Capricorn that's trying to stop you from moving forward. They're trying to tether themselves to you. a codependent relationship, but your 10 of Cups is actually coming in with a strong Pisces person, which is your sister sign. So this is your emotional fulfillment. There's somebody here. If everything is going well in your relationship and you don't have this toxicity, some of you are getting proposed to in April, or you're getting a higher level of commitment from somebody. Yes. I feel like it's new love coming in. This is a strong water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up. If they haven't said anything, they will in April, before the month is out. Because you got the next month here. Within, literally, I'm not saying it's even going to take 10 months. Within 10 months, somebody's going to know you're their person. You're going to know that they're your person. And I see y'all like possibly like moving in together. This is a person that you could be getting a return on an investment from. But you got a long time here. So I do feel like you're taking a little bit of a pause. But very quickly, something is heating up between you and someone new. It's a new passionate connection coming in. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. But some of you are a bit antisocial towards this past energy, if you have a past energy. If you don't, the new energy coming towards you is strong water. Literally, a bunch of water. And then I see Aquarius. But there is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Capricorn, possibly a Sagittarius, that is not trying to hear you moving on, because they're used to being able to pop back up, disappear, pop back up, disappear. This is can't live with you, can't live without you. It's a love-hate relationship. It's a toxic attachment to somebody, feeling tethered. Could be a situationship. That person is here too, but there's new energy, a strong water sign. Namely Pisces, which is your sister sign. Okay, so let's look at your money. Some of you could work in healthcare. Yeah, we just saw the High Priestess. Remember I said diabetes. High Priestess is the adrenals. Does have a lot to do with our endocrine system and our adrenal glands and so forth and so on, which does regulate your A1C, like I said. So I don't know, maybe somebody's even a nurse here. But let's see what's going on with your money. You have a sanitized image. It says carefully curated to perfection, a media darling, fake, goody two-shoes, pretentious, unrealistic, plastic, bubblegum, aesthetic, whitewashed, and damage control. What is this? All right, let's see. You have glowing. It says radiant, attractive, magnetic, bold, comfortable in your skin, confident, independent, go-getter, larger than life, big personality, warm, friendly, well-liked, Queen of Wands. So you have the Queen of Wands already. So you are coming out. I'm hearing, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Because you went from a sanitized image to being unapologetically you. The Queen of Wands has moxie. She doesn't care about what people think about her. She's assertive. She like, you either love me or you hate me, but you're going to take me as I am. So for some of you, there's something here about maybe you're shy. Maybe you're like in your shell. Maybe you're a more reserved person. You're coming out of that. Some more go-getter energy for you in the month of April. You have throwing in the towel. The Five of Swords. It says you're calling it quits, giving up, defeat, surrender, truce, and white flag. That doesn't have to be you. And you have combustion, agitation, disturbance, explosive fight, temper, short fuse, volatile, hot-tempered, hostile environment. You got Scorpio, Aries, and a disaster waiting to happen. It feels to me like it's time for you to speak up about something. If you've been quiet about it, there's some kind of controversy bubbling under the surface in your work environment. All right, let's see what's going on here. So the Queen of Wands, again, is assertive. She's not going to let people bully her, push her around. She is a self-starter. She's a catalyst. This could also be somebody coming into your life just pushing you out of your comfort zone. The High Priestess. That's, again, more discretion, like a more subdued, mysterious energy. Cancer, Pisces energy. What is this? The Queen of Cups. Very sweet energy, but they're both facing the past. So this is the sanitized image here. So maybe people see you as a goody two-shoes. I don't know, unless this is somebody in your energy field that maybe you're getting frustrated with in the workplace. Like a brown noser, let's see. Or you're just tired of being accommodating. Throwing in the towel, the King of Cups. So you got a true pair here. I don't know if you were dating somebody in the workplace. You might be stopping that. The Justice card. Yep. So this is about balance being restored. Libra energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio moon. The Knight of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. There's an opportunity coming and you will be taking advantage of it as the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is somebody that's up for a challenge. And this is a period of transition and a big change coming in for you, Scorpio energy. And here you are. The glowing energy, the Queen of Wands. Yes. So there's some kind of outdated thinking, belief, structures, rules, something here that you're pushing back against. You have the energy of like risk taking here with the Wheel of Fortune. You're taking a gamble on yourself. The Queen of Wands again is a go-getter. She's a self-starter. She's somebody that's independent. She's thriving. She's comfortable in her skin. She has agency. It's like you're taking the power in your hands in April. And like the wheel is turning in your favor. So you got good luck, good fortune coming in. But it does feel like something has to end here. This is a winning streak. Now, the agitation could be somebody here that's in your environment that feels some kind of way because you're winning over them. I don't know. Because I'm seeing you celebrate something here. Look at you, Ten of Pentacles. You got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. It says socialite, upper class, snobby, born with a silver spoon, belle of the ball, privileged, young feminine, usually 16 to 18 years old. But that could be you at a younger age. Doesn't know the struggle. A coming out party. I just said I'm coming out. Hold on now. Making her debut. So this is you stepping into your abundance. Ten of Pentacles is you being set for life. This is millionaire status. 1%. The 1%ers return on your investment. That's what you got here. That's what you started with over here. Some of you could be into farming, agriculture. This could be a family business. Maybe some of you are taking over. I don't know. But whatever this is coming in quickly. That's probably why you got combustion. Here's the jealousy card. So you got some jealousy. You got good news coming in. We're not going to worry about the jealousy. But it does feel like you may be ending something. I don't know if it's a job completely or just taking on a new role. But that's what I see for you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I'll see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Libra Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards, see what you need to hear. Starting with these messages here. The month of April. Who, what is coming towards you and why? Let's look at your general messages, though. What you got here? You got divine intervention. I believe Aries got that. Your sister sign. Okay, what else? I think it could have been divine timing, though. I don't know. You have holding on. Okay, so you could be holding on, waiting for something to play out in divine timing. You got separation. Oh, goodness. So some of you could be going through a separation. Okay, what else? I'm sorry. You got toxic masculinity. Okay. All right, so that could be why you're in separation from someone. Maybe you've been holding on to someone, waiting for them to change. But you could be recognizing that they have toxic masculine energy, or that could be yourself. I don't know. Just take it how it resonates. Let's see what's going on in love and why you might have these cards. Holding on, divine intervention, separation, and toxic masculinity. What's going on in April in love for you? We have relationship crossroads. Yeah. To a Taurus, Libra moon, it says, should you stay or should you go? Contemplating ending things, fed up, undecided about the future of the connection. 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. Can't get on the same page, considering other options, including the single life. You got medium, high priestess. Okay, so some of you could just be looking at a lot of tarot. You could be pulling cards for yourself. It says intuitive, psychic, diviner, sees beyond the veil, sits between worlds, duality, infinite intelligence, higher self, sixth sense, akashic records, sacred wisdom, esoteric knowledge, osmosis, gut feelings, and spiritual gifts. So this tells you to listen to your intuition. If you are a person who doesn't pull cards, if you are not getting tarot readings, or maybe just looking at a lot of them, which you might be, that might be why you're here. You're at a crossroads and you're trying to make a decision. If that's not you, this is the person that's coming towards you that's feeling torn. It says they want your life. Jealous, obsessed, competitive, and destiny swapping. Oh my God. That's probably why they're showing up as a toxic masculine. Jesus Christ, who is this person? I was hearing that part of Beyonce's Lemonade when she was like talking about, you know, her man cheating on her and how she would wear the woman's teeth like confetti and she would wear the woman's skin. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that song, but I mean, you know, that saying about people wanting to wear your skin, but like, what is this creepy energy? You got a has-been. Okay, so this is a person that you feel like they fumbled you. You feel like you're not really giving them attention anymore, and they feel it as well. They feel humbled by you. So some of you are not paying this person any attention anymore. Yeah, it says there's pee in the dating pool. So this could just be somebody you've been dating. It doesn't have to be like a full-on marriage or something. It says limited dating options, bad dates or candidates, getting frustrated, easily turned off, fed up in love, considering staying single and losing interest in romance and love altogether, being willing to wait it out, killing them softly with the strength card. Some of y'all could be like, I'd rather be abstinent. You got experience is the best teacher. So you got Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Mars energy. It says this is a teachable moment and a learning curve. Some of you are so patient with people. It says you are an angel. I literally just said you might be abstinent, celibate. Like, I'm not engaging in anything right now. I think I just said that. So Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you might be practicing a lot of self-control. Maybe even a little bit afraid or a lot of tough love you're practicing with somebody here because they've taken your kindness for weakness. Okay, let's see. It could just be multiple people though. Like, I'm not even worried about love right now. Not in April. Libra's like, I got other things on my agenda. But let's see if somebody's going to change that, because somebody might be coming in that you don't expect. So what's coming towards you? Uh-oh. Wheel of Fortune. That's a positive turning point. Divine intervention. You got divine intervention right here. So that's usually going to be a fated connection, a soulmate. Could be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, Pisces, or a Sagittarius. Being in the right place at the right time. Pre-birth contract that you have with somebody. Oh my God. The Strength card came out again. So this is you. It does say something about, like, didn't it say something about, am I getting you mixed up with somebody else? Just forget it, y'all, because I think I might be. Okay, so I kind of feel that there will be a little bit of hesitation on your part. But you got somebody showing up here that might be very tempting, alluring. I do feel like this also showing me a lot of ups and downs you've been through with somebody, and you're maintaining a lot of self-control with that person. But let's see. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. It could be a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody in the workplace. And this is a really loyal person coming towards you. Somebody that's trustworthy. And God's hands are all over this new connection. Yes, the Knight of Cups. So there's a romantic gesture coming your way. Someone will ask you out in the month of April. And they have good intentions. And they are loyal. They are loyal, and I feel like their nose is going to be wide open for you. But look, this is you showing up, separation, divorce, and trust issues. So you are showing up as being at a relationship crossroads. That's the first card you had, the Two of Swords. Yeah, and it's because of an on-again, off-again relationship where you're trying to possibly recover from it. It could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. And there's this energy of, like, again, trusting your instincts, and some of you are anticipating the worst with someone. You could have been hurt by a Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Also see Taurus here. That could be an honorable mention. So what does this person want with you? It looks like they have good intentions. What do they want with you? They want to help you to move away from a toxic situation, show you that there is, like, a possibility to be loved, treated properly. They could be at a distance from you. This person wants to wine and dine you. They want to court you. They want to be chivalrous, romantic, take you out, spend time with you, invest in you, because they know that you've been through something. And they're like, you can move on past that. You don't have to stay stuck in that codependent, unhealthy relationship. Capricorn could be a past person. And you have Aquarius, Mercury here. Let's look at your money. Let's look at your money. Money, 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 money. You have take the good with the bad. You have the Wheel of Fortune again. It says unpredictability, ups and downs, being tried, tested in truth, figuring it out. Together, you win some, you lose some, ebbs and flows, ride the wave, emotional roller coaster, the moment of truth, and a date with destiny. Talks about surrendering to the outcome. You got Hollywood. I started hearing that song. 'Cause it's the lights, action, Hollywood by Beyonce and Jay-Z. It says famous person, fame, fans in the spotlight, success, victory, all eyes are on you, performer in front of or behind the camera, the silver screen, public recognition, visibility, and positive feedback. Leo, Jupiter energy. So you got two cards representing the planet of Jupiter, which is luck, which is usually going to be expansion, favor. What else? You have probable cause, Libra energy. Some of you can have a legal situation. It says reasonable grounds for charges, prosecution, fair probability, justifiable cause, sufficient evidence. Now with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card being here, that is karma. So I don't know, this could be you getting success and victory in a legal situation or in the spiritual courts, okay? Karmic relationships, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini. Yeah, so some of you are separating from somebody here. You got somebody throwing diva tantrums. It says a drama queen, over-exaggeration, spoiled, entitled, vindictive, mean girl, antics, insecure, jealous, provocation, loud, obnoxious, histrionic, personality disorder with clandestine, cloaked, private, hidden, undisclosed truth, yet to be seen or detected, dirty little secret, and you got radiant glow. So you have a positive outcome here. The sun is shining on your finances, but for some of you, there's some relationship here, and that could be why you got the separation. Some of you have grounds for filing for divorce or breaking up with somebody, and I feel like it's more divorce though. This could be somebody winning money in court, divorce settlement, child support, whatever. Let's see what's going on with your money. You got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo. You are directing your will. That could be self-employment. The Tower. There's some kind of sudden change coming here, y'all. It's an unpredictable energy with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, but you're taking the good with the bad. So you're manifesting what you want. You understand that setting your intentions and focusing your energy and concentrating is the answer. But there's a chaotic energy going on around you, and it might be this karmic relationship falling apart that's affecting finances. Tower talks about bankruptcy, job loss, King of Pentacles, but you're showing up as stable though. King of Pentacles is entrepreneurship falling under the Magician. This could be starting your own business, or this could be your business thriving. Maybe after taking a hit, and it could be due to marriage. I don't know. What else? The Two of Wands. I see expansion here. Two of Wands is long-term planning. It is a crossroads, though. I see it as a road opener. Yeah, look at this. The Ace of Pentacles is coming right behind that. There could be a big move here. Could be a job opportunity, maybe in another part of the world or something, another city, another state, another country. I don't know how far you're willing to go because he has the globe in his hand. Now, the globe is very small. I'm noticing that, so I wonder if it's a short trip. I don't know. Expect the unexpected in your finances. It feels like the floodgates are opening for you. You have tangible gifts coming from the universe in a period of transition here. And this is you making a decision logically, head over heart. But this is also the same woman in the Justice card. Libra, that's you. So this could be you saying, look, I need to divorce somebody. I need to cut my losses, move on with my life, and start brand new on a solid foundation. I don't know what that means to you, but that is what I am seeing. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Scorpio, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards. April 2026. What can you expect in love and money? Who's coming towards you and why? All right. Let's just get some general messages first. All right. Let's see. You got new love. All right. So you got new love. Nice. Let's see what else. You have focus. So this could be a new love that's focused on you, or you're focused on new love, or this is where your energy is, even if you don't have a prospect yet. You got a Tower moment. Scorpio, Aries energy, your energy. So it's like unexpected energy, unpredictable energy, a paradigm shift. And you got an apology. Oh, some of you may get an unexpected apology from someone. Okay, let's see what's going on in love. But it feels like your focus is on new. New love. I can't see these messages because I like to refer back to them. Focused. An apology. New love. And a Tower moment. I feel like you could be intentionally dating. Like, you know, I'm dating with intention. Not just wasting my time. Not that anybody sets out to waste their time, but some people don't set their intentions. Okay, let's see. What's going on in love? You have an incoming phone call. Someone will be reaching out. Be on the lookout. Expect communication soon, possibly from a Sagittarius. And that's a lot of talking. A lot of messages. Sagittarius Mercury could be over the next 8 days. You have pick a side, two-faced, disloyal, split loyalty, can't choose, wishy-washy, can't have it both ways. So this is the person that you feel like is two-faced and you want them to pick a side. You wanted them to at some point. You may not care anymore. All right, we have ego check, the devil. It says somebody is detaching from bad habits, toxicity, negative, unhealthy relationships, vices, and an ego death. Somebody might be shocking you with this Tower moment. Reaching out to you. Could be a Capricorn. And you have screwed. It says effed up, error, mistaken, in trouble. So that's why you're getting an apology. You got rumors circulating. That could be about a new love, though. That could be about the past love. You got open-hearted. So you got a Queen of Cups person coming towards you, or this is your heart being open to somebody, being understanding, compassionate, nurturing, loving, supportive, forgiving. A soft spot, maternal energy, a soft approach, sensitive, kind, emotionally available, stable, empathetic, and gentle parenting. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this new love. What's going on with the new love? Okay, so there is communication coming from somebody, a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, Capricorn, Sagittarius, any of these signs I've said. And Leo, Mars energy is the energy of blocking someone, the energy of not really wanting to hear from them, okay? Very strong boundaries that you have towards this person or somebody who was this way towards you that didn't let you in. That's coming in with this communication. What do they want? What do they want? We're going to get them out of the way and then we're going to move on to the new love. What do they want? They want to work it out. Three of Pentacles could be a 3-year relationship or age difference. Capricorn energy, Capricorn Mars. Maybe you work with them. They feel like you have a contract. They want to negotiate something with you because they realize they broke your heart. Could have broke their own heart in the process. You have 2 3s here. Somebody could be 33 or the number 3 could be significant. That is the number of communication. So it does feel like somebody is wanting to come in. I always see this card as somebody letting their guards down. And this is a person who's very calculated, usually very emotionally kind of aloof. Not to be mean or malicious at all, but could just be a person who maybe a third party situation, maybe something in the workplace. I don't know if they cheated at work or you work with them. I don't know, but the 3 of Swords is a love triangle and it feels like maybe that's why they had to pick a side. I don't know. Could have even been work that came between you though. What's the new love? I keep hearing real love by Mary J. Ace of Pentacles. It's real. It's the potential to be real. This is new potential here. With somebody that really wants to build something stable. A Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Mary J is a Capricorn. Let's see what else. Could be somebody in the workplace again. I don't know. You got the Ace of Cups. That's new love. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Wow. Oh, the Emperor and the Fool. What else? Aries and Aquarius energy. So somebody here is... You may already know this person. Whoa, the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. You got a lot of earth and water here. So it could be an earth or water sign, which are you know, that's the sign. Those are the signs you're compatible with. This is a soulmate, y'all. Whoever this person is, they could be very generous, very financially stable. They're showing up as having resources and being somebody that you're equally yoked with. You see eye to eye with. This is like somebody that you feel is a vibrational match. And you two both could be really big-hearted people. What did it say here? Open-hearted, yeah. So it's water or earth for some of you. It could be a 1 to 6 year age difference, or maybe somebody you've known for 1 to 6 years. Again, maybe you work with them. This person could be a parent. But if so, I feel like they may only have 1 child. Seeing 1 child here at the bottom. Could be a single mother, single father. Okay, y'all. Let's move on to your money. Let's move on to your money. What's going on with your money? Your money in April, what's coming towards you money-wise in April? You have Uncle Sam. You have a tax situation, paying dues, forever indebted and beholden. So something to do with your taxes. Obviously, April is tax. Y'all know the tax deadline is April the 9th this year. So stay on top of y'all taxes. You have objectifying others, the Queen of Pentacles. Materialism, superficiality, clout chaser, social climber, treats partners as an object, uses others as a means to an end, gold digger, sociopath, a human transporter, insecurity, living beyond means, financial irresponsibility, ungrounded, selfish, excessive, controlling, has a tendency to focus on appearance over substance with a taxing situation or something to do with taxes. But sometimes the Queen of Pentacles is a supervisor. You got a loophole. The Seven of Swords. So this is you strategizing how to get out of a situation. That might be taxing. It could be to do with a person or actually your taxes. That might mean that you get a tax break or something that you're not expecting if you haven't already done your taxes. And then you have relationship crossroads. So Libra just got this before you. All right. So Libra moon energy, some kind of way, legal situation, maybe something to do with taxes or a spouse, somebody you were dealing with before. Now, the Seven of Swords is thievery. It's somebody being sneaky, trying to get away with something. Planning an exit strategy. I don't know if that's got something to do with your money. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with a gold digger or you were. Look at this. You got new love again. Cupid, crush, new love. And you have a trapped friend. It says somebody that's in a messy situation, a karmic situation or relationship, a drama magnet, has poor taste in lovers, stuck in a toxic situation, maybe dangerous or violent, but you don't know how to help them or don't want to get involved for your own safety or sanity. I don't know what that has to do with anything. That may have something to do with your friendships. I don't know. Maybe somebody needs a place to stay if they're in that situation and you're like, I don't want to bring that drama to my house. What is going on here with your money? You got the Eight of Wands. Something is coming in quickly. Two of Swords, and that's the crossroads. So the Two of Swords is here with relationship. Something is coming in, some kind of communication that you don't expect here. Now, it could be going back over here. Time back into this incoming phone call. Some of you are not sure if you want to take somebody back. Why does this have to do with your money, though? Libra moon and Sagittarius Mercury. So the next 8 days to 2 weeks, there's something, some kind of communication coming in. Or like I said, did somebody here get you, stuck in a situation where you're at a crossroads? Is like a no-win situation. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Something to do with taxes or money being tied up with somebody that's not really good with their money. Yeah, the Death card and the Page of Pentacles. Well, I feel like you're putting an end to whatever it is. The Death card is the House of Taxes, y'all. You can't make it up. The House of Sex, taxes. So the Page of Pentacles. What are you doing here? You're doing something. You got an ego check here. And you see the crown. The crown on the ground represents an ego check or an ego death. Scorpio, this is your energy. And y'all, again, do rule taxes. So what is going on here? Some of you may be finding out that you get more money back on your taxes than you thought. Like if they go back in and revamp something. I've been seeing that a lot. I'll be like, these people be complaining about Trump being the president. And I mean, there's a lot to complain about. But the thing is, when they get that extra tax money they weren't getting under the Democrats, they don't talk about that. They just happy. It's good and bad and everything. You got to learn how to appreciate the good and bad and everything. But the Page of Pentacles is good news. Maybe that you don't expect. Maybe something feels stuck here with the Two of Swords. It finally comes through. I don't know if you feel stuck in a situation. I don't know. Because it's saying that you're asking yourself, should you stay or should you go? Or like I said, somebody may need you. And maybe you're trying to debate whether you're going to let this person come stay with you. It could be something like that. And here's the Violence card. This is the card of somebody that could be in an abusive relationship. And the Emperor is right under that. So this could be somebody that feels trapped with the Two of Swords. And maybe it's not you, unless that's your baby daddy or something. I don't know. Sometimes this is somebody calling a truce, taking accountability. So maybe for some of you, there is someone who's trying to pull you back in. If you know you got out of a toxic situation, don't go back to it. That's all I can tell you. I don't know, but you got good financial news coming in. Some kind of positive change after feeling stuck. Communication over the next 8 days to 2 weeks about whatever this is. Could be multiple jobs you have to choose from. Could be unexpected money. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Sagittarius, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards for you and see what's coming in the month of April. Love, money, who or what is coming towards you and why. And we will be starting with some handwritten messages here, okay? I don't know what they are yet. We're going to learn them together, okay? Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. I don't want to be interrupted. So let's see here. We got bad news. Okie dokie. Why is bad news coming out for my Sagittarians? Why? Now, considering I'm doing this already, how many days in? What's today? The 6th? Yeah, April the 6th. Maybe some of you already got some kind of bad news. We have set for life. Okay, and that's the 10 of Pentacles. Could be something about family. Financial stability that's been challenged. Yeah, you got anxious. All right, Sagittarius. Could be a Virgo person, significant. Gemini. And you have December. Now, obviously, you could be a December Sagittarius. Or you could be dealing with a Capricorn or another Sagittarius. So something about December could be significant. Maybe some of you are recovering from some kind of bad news. I don't know. But I am seeing possibly something about family, financial stability being challenged or something, or somebody being worried about that. All right, let's see what's going on in your love life. Who's coming towards you and why? Who's coming towards you and why? Who is coming towards you and why? Okay, it says a person, group, you got open season. A person, group, or idea freely subjected to intense, unrestricted criticism, attacks, or scrutiny. Targeted, being hunted, unprotected class, victimized with impunity. Okay, what is this? You have loyal to a fault, one-sided commitment, staying longer than you should, putting your needs on the back burner for theirs, protecting them, making excuses for their poor behavior, gullibility, codependency, and being used for their benefit. I don't like this person's energy. I don't like it. What do they want? What do they want? To overcome. They want to overcome. Could be a Cancer. Another Sagittarius. A Capricorn. It says everything brand new. Okay, so Gemini and Virgo energy. Okay, you have a person coming towards you after you've been in a one-sided relationship. It could be, sorry y'all, it could be a Gemini, Virgo, or a Cancer person. They could be at a distance. This person could drive for a living if they're not at a distance, or maybe if they're at a distance as well. This person feels very goal-oriented, action-oriented. It could be self-employed. It's a new love coming in. Because this other situation has already ended. So this is you moving on, overcoming that, and somebody new is coming in. So you got eat, pray, love. It says self-love and healing journey after a divorce. Finding oneself, embracing personal growth and rediscovery, joy and purpose in life. Yeah. I feel like you have very strong non-negotiables, and this person is respecting those. Some of you could be traveling for business, and that could be how you meet them. And it says here, get a life, make more time for fun, socializing, getting out, meeting new people, or doing new things, prioritizing friendships, relationships, a social life, and enjoyment. Because there was somebody that was not a vibrational match for you, and it could have been somebody that made you feel like you were being tortured, the torture chamber, hostile environment, a house of horrors, a toxic relationship dynamic, unhappy home, dysfunctional connection or spaces, suffering in silence, fake smiles and misery. It says somebody here was not a match for you. Odd couple differences, discrepancy, inconsistency, contradiction, lack of chemistry, and off balance. Okay, somebody that's coming towards you has money. But then the other person feels like you're going to be forever their victim. But I got news for them. You are moving on. This could be this person here that's set for that. I'm sorry, not set for life. That's feeling anxious, or maybe they caused you to at some point. We're not really gonna look at past person. I just don't want to, y'all. Let's see this new energy. Everything brand new is the Trump card here. Oh my God. So the Nine of Swords could mean that you're anxious about the newness. You got cold feet about moving on, but you got somebody here that's a team player. So this is somebody that likes to play their part in a relationship, do their role. And you two have a contract here. Look at that contract ready to be worked on. Again, team player energy. Somebody that realizes that collaboration and cooperation is more important than competition. Okay, so this is possibly somebody in the workplace for some of you, or someone that does similar work to you. Could be a 3-year age difference between you two, and you may even meet them at work. You got the Strength card. This person has a lot of self-control. They may be very physically fit. They could work with animals or have an animal, maybe even an unconventional one as a pet. And they're showing up as the Judgment card. They are part of your North Node activation. So this person is connected to your life purpose, y'all. Scorpio energy. So Leo, Scorpio here. But there's a Sagittarius or a Capricorn that's still trying to hold on to you. But this Gemini, Virgo possibly is showing up as somebody that checks all of the boxes. They're your Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands. So there's physical attraction. There's great conversation, a meeting of the minds. There's practical sameness between you two, like two hardworking people with the same work ethic, the same financial responsibilities, and you know, owning that. I like it. And then the same emotional output from both of you. You could have just walked away from a 4-year relationship, a possessive person that was a player on top of everything else. They got a nerve to be a hoe. So let's see. What does this person want with you? It feels like they want something long term. This could even be a person that starts off as kind of casual with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands going to the Four of Pentacles. Could be somebody holding on after maybe y'all have a hookup, but then it's like, I really like you. What do they want? It doesn't have to start off looking like that. 5 of Cups. Scorpio, Mars. 4 of Wands. They want marriage. They want to settle down. They want to lay roots. This could be a twin flame, y'all. You got 2 twin flame cards here. The Judgment card and the 4 of Wands. You could be seeing the 11-11. This is a new beginning, a grounded connection, a stable connection after heartbreak. I love it. Nothing else to talk about. I love it. Let's move on to your money. So let's see what's going on with your money. Why did I hear the hand that rocks the cradle? Somebody could be a daycare provider. A hand that rocks the cradle. Or maybe somebody's watching that movie. That is so weird that I heard that. If y'all tell me y'all watching that movie, I'm going to scream. All right, let's see what's going on. I like that movie. Let's see. Money. Playing both sides against the middle. You have an instigator, manipulator, antagonist, adversarial energy. Playing dirty to win. Two-faced. Ulterior motives. Pitting people against each other for one's own benefit. Snake gossip. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, or somebody with an Aquarius Venus placement if you know their placements. You have backhanded compliment. Okay, so some of y'all are dealing with a shady person in the workplace. Microaggressions, mind games. Like little hostility that's under a smirk. What is this? Resisting change, the Ace of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That could be somebody that's been there longer than you or something. Maybe this is a person who feels some kind of way about you moving in. Coming into the space. Doing well, thriving. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Somebody with a hot temper. Or maybe y'all were dealing with somebody at work and maybe it just went wrong. You have in your shell. So it says you are quiet, withdrawn, in hermit mode, soul searching, ghosting. So this talks about you working by yourself. So you are staying away from whatever this toxic energy is at work. Because there's something going on behind the scenes. Somebody with a God complex. And you're like, I just got to take care of myself and my home, my responsibilities. You're in Emperor energy. This could also be the Emperor, the boss, taking charge and mediating a situation. Some of you are about to quit a job in April. because of a hostile environment, and you got a valuable offer or opportunity coming in. Spirit is telling you to let your conscience be your guide. Do things the right way. Make sure you put your 2 weeks notice in if you are thinking of quitting, especially if you're dealing with like microaggressions in the workplace, because I see that here. And it feels like you're staying to yourself. The 9 of Cups. Yeah, there's a wish fulfillment coming in here. You got accolades. Now, either this is some of you winning, like I said, coming in, thriving, and somebody else is jealous because maybe you're the new kid on the block. I don't know. You don't have to be, but you feel like you're content with the decision that you're making in April. The Justice card. Yeah, there could be some kind of mediation, legal situation, balance being restored. Maybe somebody is even getting fired that's acting like this. You got the 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel some of you may be thinking of starting your own business, leaving this job. I kind of feel you contemplating leaving something you've been doing possibly for 5 years. This could be feeling undervalued, underpaid, or just going through some changes. This is growing pains in an environment where maybe you feel like the outcast. That could be why you're staying to yourself. But you're independent, you're self-sufficient. Both of these cards are like, I don't need nobody. But what's coming in? Because I feel like it's a new job. You got financial stability here. I feel like you're like, as long as my bills are paid, I don't care about nobody liking me. Page of Swords. That could be a new job. A job interview where you do really, really well. Some of you could be content creators, do something in the arts, and you might be feeling like you're like a starving artist, but your moment is coming. Page of Cups, 8 of Swords, and that's feeling like your hands are tied, feeling helpless, feeling victimized. What is going on here? You got 2 cards of feeling victimized. The Knight of Wands. You're about to fight back against that. You got good news coming in and financial breathing room. I love to see that after the 5 of Pentacles. This is hardships, setbacks, poverty, and this is when you overcome it. Could be a windfall of money coming in. Could be something you're expecting or not expecting. You got cards of good news. Somebody might be going to jail. I don't know if somebody did something here. Not you, but maybe somebody in your workplace or something, because I'm seeing something crazy going on here. Well, they could be getting fired. You got support, aid, some kind of help is on the way for you. Some assistance in some kind of way, okay? If you need it. Could be coming online. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Says you're going to be set for life. Hype the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Capricorn, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's take a look at what's coming towards you in love and money for the month of April. And why? So you got problem solving. What else? You got legal issues. So there could be a legal issue that's being resolved or figured out for some of you. What else? You have confused. So you're problem solving something you're confused about, and it could be a legal issue. It doesn't have to be. And you have worried. Okay, so that could be what you are worried about. Let's see what's going on in love and money. That's just the overall energy. But let's see what's going on in love and money. This might explain it, might not. Let's see. Love, what's coming towards, who's coming towards you and why? Or what's coming towards you in love and why? You have Jupiter retrograde. Okay, this is 120 days, 4 months, every 13 months. This is a lack of self-care, nourishment, and support. Health concerns, especially concerns about the pancreas, enzymes, such as indigestion. Yeah, indigestion. That's what it says. Avoid greed, overindulgence, accumulation of fat cells, affects the kidneys, limbs, and liver. So let's see why you got Jupiter retrograde. That could also be like maybe feeling like something is not. Jupiter is all about growth and expansion. It's a planet of fun, exploration. So maybe there's something going on with some blockages in that regard when it comes to a love situation. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to look up specifically what that could mean. We have executive decision, Aries energy. It says reasonable strategic solution by a key person in power, an authority figure, mind over matter, law and order. So again, it could be some legal situation going on here. All right, so we have a has-been. This has come out 3 times today. So you got Leo, Jupiter energy. This talks about somebody who has fallen from grace in your eyes. Somebody you're not giving attention to. You're not checking for them anymore. Could be a jealous person, an insecure person, a person with a lot of pride. This is the pride before the fall. Okay, what else? Who is this person? So you got, Jupiter is planet that rules Sagittarius and Pisces. So it could be a Sagittarius, a Pisces, an Aries, or a Leo person. Maybe somebody in the spotlight. You have a recipe for disaster, Scorpio or an Aries. Unstable, shaky foundation, sandcastle, a house of cards. Bad decision, destined to fail, an inevitable end. Destruction of an old paradigm in favor of a more structured, solid... in favor of a more solid structure built in its place, unexpected sudden change that benefits all parties involved. Let me look up what does Jupiter retrograde mean in love. Let's see. Jupiter retrograde in love. All right, so Jupiter retrograde in love encourages turning inward to reevaluate emotional needs, relationship boundaries, and past patterns rather than pursuing external growth. It often triggers a review of whether current partnerships support your inner growth or are maintained out of fear, causing a shift toward authenticity and emotional independence. This could be you reevaluating your commitments. You may be questioning your existing relationship paradigms, or you may feel a need to restructure emotional boundaries to better suit your needs. This could be past relationship patterns, old lovers, unresolved issues, or past patterns in love may resurface for reevaluation and healing, allowing for closure. This is intimacy and vulnerability. It is a favorable time to work on deep-seated trust issues, engage in therapy, or practice opening up to partners about fears and responsibilities. I didn't mean to say that. Vulnerabilities. Internal growth over external pursuit, and revisiting home and security, especially in Cancer. This retrograde prompts a reevaluation of what emotional security means to you, focusing on nurturing your emotional health rather than seeking it from others. Okay. It says during this period, it is generally advised to avoid rushing into major new commitments such as marriage or moving in together without thorough reflection, as expectations may be unrealistic. Okay, expectations may be unrealistic. Okay, so let's go back over here. We got confused. So some of you may feel confused about a relationship because you may feel like it's a recipe for disaster. Again, maybe somebody, you don't look at them in a favorable light anymore, and you are problem solving as you make an executive decision. Feels like this is more about you going inward. Now, obviously, this could be the person that's coming towards you, showing up in this energy. Legal issues. And then what was the other one? Worried. Okay. So let's see what the tarot says. There could be some unpredictable changes, or maybe something already happened, or you've already realized that somebody cannot live up to the expectations, so you're trying to manage them. Okay. What is this? The Nine of Cups. Pisces, Jupiter. You got Jupiter retrograde. You got the Seven of Pentacles, which is about reflecting on the past, something that used to make you happy. Could be a 7-year relationship or age difference. Could be someone you work with. Could be somebody that you've been dealing with, more like a friends with benefits, or like kind of like having fun, but maybe not a formal relationship. And maybe you're demanding that now. You got the King of Cups. That's emotional stability, regulating your emotions. It's more about you. That's Scorpio moon energy. And then the Lovers is about you making a choice. So it feels like you're reflecting here on something that used to make you happy. You're not dependent on this person. And like I said, flip it if you need to, because that could be how they feel. Only thing is, they wouldn't be coming towards you if they were feeling this way, because this feels like an energy of, I want to think my choice through. This is about reading the fine print. You know, where maybe you used to feel really excited about something. Yeah, I mean, there's love here. I see feelings, but I do feel like there's a confusion here. There are 2 women in this card and 1 man. So I don't know if they have to make a choice. I don't know if this is a person that chose someone else. But you have Cupid's arrow here aimed right at this woman in the middle. So I don't know if you feel like you're in the middle. I don't know if you have 2 people. But the Seven of Pentacles, again, is a card of reflecting and asking yourself, is this worth my time? Is this worth my investment? This could be a person, too, though, that you made happy. You two were good. And maybe it was just kind of like casually dating, not anything necessarily locked in. And maybe that there is something here that happened that caused you two to take a break. And this person may be wanting to show up now, trying to choose you and putting the focus on you, because the Lovers is usually your ultimate choice. It talks about a match made in heaven, a kingdom spouse. Some of you may even be married to this person, but just have gone through something. The Seven of Pentacles is my 7-year itch card. But you got the Two of Cups here. Yeah, so it's like a missed opportunity that somebody had here. But it almost feels like you're not paying them any attention anymore. Yeah, look at that. That's walking away to find your Two of Cups. Ace of Swords was in reverse. It wasn't supposed to be. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. So this is a person you haven't been talking to. They're coming in to try to reconcile with you. I do feel like they're slow to come in, though. That could be where the confusion is coming in. The problem solving is coming in. Like, how do I get back to Capricorn? Because Capricorn is not paying me any attention. Maybe even Capricorn has another lover here. You got the card that represents relationship PTSD. What does this person want? They want to shower you with attention, and they want to be back in your good graces. They want your attention again. I'm sorry to tell you, Leo, Jupiter energy. So Jupiter again. The Three of Swords. Third party situation for some of you. There's 3 people here. A love triangle. I feel that this person is like wanting to come back and make amends. I definitely feel like this person has been going through something. Could have been that they gave their attention to someone else and that person hurt them. Yeah, they could have ended something, be walking away from something, and now they're trying to reestablish communication with you and some smooth sailing. And like I said, maybe you're married to this person. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus. And Taurus energy is here. Scorpio. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like this person is trying to shower you with a lot of attention because they did something wrong. Flip it however you need to, but it feels like that's the reason why they're coming, because they want your attention again. I started hearing that song by Prince, You Need Another Lover Like You Need a Hole in Your Head. So it's like this person could have added another person to the mix. That was the recipe for disaster. And now they're trying to come back and be accountable as the Emperor. Divine Masculine energy. They're being strategic. Anything else that Capricorn needs to know here? Yeah, so now they're coming back with more stable energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe bringing you a gift, giving you money, doing something nice for you. You got the Queen of Swords. You got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Namely Libra. So again, they do want to talk. But this person's reputation, you don't like them. You don't like them anymore. You don't respect them. You feel like they made a mess of the relationship, of the connection. Could be a 1 year, 8 year relationship age difference. I don't know. Okay, let's put these back and let's move on. So they do want to talk. And it looks like they want to have an honest conversation. They seem like they're being extremely transparent here. The Lovers talks about transparency and vulnerability, but it's either that another situation backfired and they're coming back, or Spirit is saying going back to this person would not be a good decision. So you might need to be strategic in your decision making. Let's see what's going on with your money, because I know y'all care about your money. Capricorns are definitely going to care more about their money than anything, right? So let's see. Your money, we got eat, pray, love. Self-love and healing journey after divorce. You got the divorce card with the Three of Swords. Finding oneself. Embracing personal growth and rediscovering joy and purpose in life. Okay. So some kind of full circle moment for you. You're healing. Maybe recovering after a breakup. You got cautiously optimistic, the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. You got guarded vulnerability, emotionally sound thinking, problem solving, a hopeful but realistic approach. Okay, so I feel like your energy feels good. This is your emotions, though. You could be in the care industry. Queen of Cups is a caregiver, nurse, very emotionally stable. You got erasure, the Four of Cups. Cancer moon. On the back burner, out of sight, out of mind, rejected, ignored, boredom, underappreciated, undervalued, overlooked. But this is also a missed opportunity. Let's see what this is about. Can talk about being ungrateful. I did see ungrateful on the top. So let's see. It feels like something new is coming in. A league of your own, the Empress. You are incomparable, a class act, one of one. They can't compete where they don't compare. You're every woman. Head and shoulders above the rest, divine feminine and high value. So the Empress talks about manifesting material blessings, abundance, opulence, luxury. I feel yours is more about self-care. I don't think I'm getting too much about actual like money. I feel like there is some opportunity opening up for you though. Maybe after a missed opportunity, or maybe separating from a job that feels boring. There could be something significant about beauty, the care industry, fashion, creativity. This is about self-expression. Yeah, look at this sharp tongue. I just said self-expression. You got snapped. You got the hands of time. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, and you're showing up as a heart of gold, which is the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the universe is stepping in here to bring you something that's fated for you. What is this? Yours feels like more emotional than it is like actually about tangible stuff, with the exception of the Empress. The Empress is a grounded energy. She represents fertile ground. Again, abundance, prosperity, manifestation. What is this that you're manifesting? You got the Page of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That's problem solving, thinking on your feet. Wow, problem solving, thinking on your feet with the Eight of Wands. Something is coming in quickly for you. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn. This is your energy. You're thinking about the long term here. You're making some long term plans. You could be paying off some debt. You could be saving money. You could be about to find yourself traveling. This could be for work. A lot of opportunities are coming in. Could be over the next 8 days. This is good, overwhelming news that it feels like you've been waiting for. If you've been in a bind financially, this is why you're like cautiously optimistic, because it's a lot of good stuff coming your way that may feel like, finally, where have you been? Because the Page of Swords is a need for patience. It's delayed news. This could be that you've been waiting for something to get a green light. I don't know. Maybe you've been feeling like you're on the back burner here. Yeah, you got growth in your finances. What else? You could be paying off a major debt. A student loan. You got the Ten of Swords in reverse. What else? Gemini energy. With the Queen of Wands, this is your confidence. You feel fired up. You feel bold. You feel like you're taking some kind of inspired action here. Or this is somebody that's a catalyst to you getting out of a situation. I feel like something is being greenlit for you. I just don't know what it means. It feels like money that's been tied up, held up, or you're paying off a debt. And it's opening up the floodgates for you. I see some of you maybe even taking a trip. Maybe a long awaited trip, or a major purchase is happening here. Again, you could be into aesthetics, the beauty industry, something like that. Knight of Wands, this is you seizing an opportunity, accepting a challenge, and with it comes the bag. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There's a new opportunity to make money here. Money is manifesting, and it's coming in quickly. Especially if it's been tight, you've been penny pinching, you've been saving, you've been conservative with your spending. You're about to get something off of your plate that feels like it's been dragging on and on and on and on. And it's making you feel optimistic here. Cautiously so, yes, but you are still optimistic. I feel like you are slowly but surely coming out of a bind. I think that's all I have for you. I think that's it. You're either paying off a major debt with the Four of Pentacles. This talks about conservative spending, thinking about the long term, putting something away for a rainy day. And this is money coming in, money manifesting for you. A new job, a new car, a new home. May involve you needing to travel though. But remember, they say something about the Jupiter retrograde. What did it say? Let me see. Is there anything going on with somebody's health here? Because this is a clean bill of health. If somebody has been feeling down, bad, or whatever, your energy is coming back. Page of Swords could be somebody returning to work, maybe waiting for some kind of paperwork to be processed to go back to work. I don't know if somebody got hurt at work or something like that. But you're like getting back on your feet in April. Yeah, you're getting back on your feet. whatever that means to you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If somebody's health has been in question, you got a lot of cards to show me good health. I feel like you're recovering from something that feels devastating and finding some coping mechanisms. Could just simply be that a job has been boring and maybe you feel underpaid, undervalued, or something like that, and you're tired of penny pinching. So a new opportunity opens up. You seize that opportunity. You rise to the occasion. You're cautious about it, but you're still acting on it. And it could have something to do with creativity. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey Aquarius, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's take a look at the month of April. What's coming in for you? Who's coming towards you? What's coming towards you and why? And love and money. But we'll start with some overall messages for you. We have something backfired on someone. Hopefully that's not you. Let's see. So watch your actions so that it's not you. You have a reconciliation. I feel like somebody's calling a truce with you. Gives me Five of Swords energy. It could be another Aquarius. That's Aquarius Venus energy. All right, so you have a drama queen coming towards you. Why? It feels like somebody's going to be forced to apologize. I just heard it's too late to apologize. Y'all know that song, It's Too Late to Apologize. Could be too late to apologize. And you got May. So the month of May, maybe a Gemini or a Taurus is significant. Or this might be something that stretches into May. Or may happen more for you in the month of May than April. I don't know. Let's look at what's happening in love. Who's coming towards you and why? What's coming towards you and why in love? Who or what in love? You have a recipe for disaster, a Scorpio or an Aries. Okay. That could be the drama queen. You got an unexpected sudden change that actually is beneficial to everybody involved. You have nothing to hide. Somebody transparent, vulnerable, and open book, honest. Oh, somebody definitely feels like they might be calling a truce with you. Somebody wants to heart to heart. Yeah, you got consenting adults. That's the Two of Cups. Now, for some of you, if you're not romantically involved, this could be a sibling. It says grown folks business, age-appropriate relationship, fair game, both knowing what you're getting into and responsibility. But it says a recipe for disaster. So, I don't know, maybe you and another person doesn't care how your connection affects other people. I don't know. What else? You got Salt Bay. Uh-oh, the Five of Wands in reverse. It says a scorned lover, jilted. That's the drama queen. Jealous, salty ex, bitter, jaded, and bitter competition. You got sticky fingers, thief, klepto, stealing what doesn't belong to them, and untrustworthy, and siblings. I just said there could be something about a sibling. Two of Cups definitely gives me sibling energy. So if you're not in a love situation, this says sibling, rivalry, in-law drama, family dysfunction. So I don't know if there's something to do with that if you're not in a love relationship, because not everybody will be. Unless family or siblings has something to do with you and another person falling out. Could be somebody that has a bitter ex if they're not your bitter ex. Let's see what's going on. Somebody wants to reconcile. Five of Wands in reverse is wanting to compromise. Who is this person? What do they want? Five of Pentacles in reverse. They want to come in from out of the cold. Could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. Taurus, Mercury energy, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so somebody here is putting their guard down. I don't know if they're unblocking you or want to be unblocked by you. It could be a Leo. Leo is your sister sign, Leo, Mars energy. Again, a 5-year relationship or age difference with somebody that you were working with. The Two of Swords. Libra moon. And then the Emperor in reverse. This is your baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. We got the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Somebody's coming in to talk about their romantic feelings. Okay, you got Leo here, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And you got Aries here. So who is this person that feels like they lack control? I don't know if they tried to control you. I don't know what, but something backfired on them. And now it feels like they're coming and wanting to talk to you. Money, something about money could be significant. This could be a baby daddy, a father figure, a husband, a masculine involved. But this is distorted masculine energy. This is somebody that you've blocked. They want to be unblocked. They are a drama queen. What do they want? What do they want? Yes, they want to they want to talk, they want to work on it, they want to collaborate, they want to cooperate. There could be a son involved, a little boy. This is somebody that wants to expose you to some kind of truth. It says nothing to hide, transparent, vulnerable, open, and honest. An open book. They want to tell you some kind of truth here. They want to unroll this scroll and show you how they feel because they want to work on a connection. This is about like somebody like wanting to put the work in to heal a relationship. Again, it could be somebody in the workplace that you were dealing with romantically. The sun is somebody feeling a gravitational pull to you. It is about exposing feelings, telling the truth here. It feels like somebody wants a peaceful resolution to something that's been pretty toxic. Why are they the Emperor in reverse though? Because he's a deadbeat dad. The Strength card, Leo energy with the Queen of Wands. That's the drama queen right there. They're trying to get more control over. You got the Tower, you got the Emperor in reverse. To me, that just gives me like anger management. Like somebody needs to manage their anger better here. This is self-control, taming their ego, taming their, swallowing their pride, biting their tongue. They're trying to come in with confidence. They're trying to let you know they're still attracted to you. They still want to be with you. They could be very good looking. They could be somebody that was really hard to resist in the past. So I feel like you've kind of gotten over that. And now they're showing up as wanting to reconcile with you because they still feel an attraction. And they're trying to get more control over. Look at that. They're showing up as your counterpart with the Ten of Pentacles in the middle. So somebody here wants to like grow old with you. Build an empire with you. Whether you have a child or children yet or not, it feels like they want to. Somebody could be pregnant here though. This could even be somebody you're pregnant by right now that's getting on your nerves. They could want to get you pregnant. This represents fertility and a good time to get pregnant. You see a little boy here. I said somebody could have a little boy. It could be your child's father, your son's father. Your child could be 5 or 10 years old or anywhere in between, maybe even 3 with some of you. But you're showing up as a true pair. So there's like a lot of attraction between you and someone and maybe even a lot of history. But they have been very unhinged. I don't know if they just had financial issues, lost their footing, so they've been kind of nasty. Something happened with their business. But they're just trying to come out of that with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's like somebody getting back on their feet. Like maybe a failed businessman, businesswoman that's getting themselves back together. This could even just be showing me somebody who has taken a hit to their finances. Maybe none of the rest of this is true. And this is just a person that's rebuilding and wants you a part of their... Yeah, like they want to start over. Okay, it could be a very generous person. They might have had resources at some point if they don't have them now. I feel like they might be getting them back if they took a hit, though. Let's see what's going on with your money. So a reconciliation with a person who seems like they're apologetic. Doesn't normally like to apologize. Like a person that doesn't like to apologize any other time. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on with your money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Money for Aquarius. You got customizing a car. So some of you could be making some changes to a car. Could be something small. Personalized license plates. Installing certain features that are beyond the factory installed features, custom wheels, tinted windows, changing the upholstery, swapping the mats, car seat covers, LED lights, little simple stuff or something major. You got the ugly truth. You have a harsh reality, a wake-up call, reality check, undeniable facts, sudden realization, exposure, coming clean, and facing reality. Okay, what else? So some of you are facing something in your finances that you have been trying to ignore. Somebody could be cleaning up their credit. You got jumper, a short attention span, rushing through tasks, scatterbrain, unfocused, unfinished business, a busybody, OCD, never finishes one thing before starting another. Okay, so it feels like more structure to your routine is necessary in the month of April. That could be something that you're realizing. You got a melting pot. So that's diversity in the workplace, inclusivity, intersectionality, a competitive environment, or friendly competition. Iron sharpens iron, and multiple options or variety. Sometimes that represents legal issues as well. Somebody have a Scorpio Venus placement or a Leo Saturn placement. Spirit is telling you to set your intentions, be clear what you desire, and take inspired action to manifest it. Stay in alignment with your desire to magnetize it, and don't fold under pressure. Weak boundaries, folding under pressure, worn out, and self-doubt. Leo Mars energy. Okay. Some of you could lose interest in things really quickly when it stops being fun to you. But maybe there's still something to learn. Again, there could be some kind of legal situation for somebody here. The Magician, setting your intentions. Right there. The Magician is all about setting your intentions. Some of you could be self-employed or maybe working towards self-employment. This is building yourself from the ground up. Manifesting something that you want. It's go time. You got the Three of Swords. Libra energy. Libra Saturn. I'm not taking all of these. Yeah, here's the legal issues right here with the Two of Swords. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you're coming out of grief. Somebody could have just went through a divorce, a separation, a breakup. I don't know if it's in the workplace or not, but it could be affecting your resources here. Yeah, Tower moment. Scorpio, Aries energy. You got that over here. Scorpio. And then you got the World card, which is closure to a cycle and starting something new. This is about finishing what you start. Like I said, your routine is being shown to me here. So for some of you, what happens is you might quit too soon when you see something that's not going the way you want, especially if you lose interest quickly. I feel like this is about you getting more focused here, concentrating on what you want. Even when it doesn't go how you want it to go, you could be in a competitive environment. But don't quit just because you're not getting what you want. Again, you got to keep your focus. This is about keeping your head down to the grindstone, focusing on what it is that you're working on, mastering a craft, learning something new, being patient with yourself. You know, practice makes perfect. So if you get easily frustrated because you don't make the progress that you want and you give up too soon, that could be affecting your financial growth here. But I am seeing a divorce or a legal situation maybe playing out for somebody here. That might have something to do with your finances. Don't know how, but that's what I'm seeing. And I feel like if you are going through that, you feel like you're not sad about it at all. This is like letting go, releasing grief, and like being self-sufficient and independent. So you could just be facing a harsh reality that you have to end a job, a relationship, or something and take more of a chance on yourself. But you got to be focused to do it though, and have the confidence, the talent to actually pull something off. So again, if you're a person that quits just because you run into a roadblock or something, Spirit is telling you not to do that in April, because in April, in order for you to overcome, you have to stay laser focused on what you want. You have to finish what you start. It's a work in progress. And this is telling me that when you set your intentions, you might have a tendency to fold when it gets a little bit difficult. You might get frustrated. Yeah, because it says if, ands, and buts. Excuses, lack of accountability, and scapegoating. And then this one says they're done once it stops being fun. And we're talking about you. It says driven by impulse. The thrill of the chase, looking for a good time, not a long time out. Unless you've been dealing with somebody in the workplace and you know you need to cut them off. You're showing up as the practitioner, the Gemini, Virgo card, Magician, the Alchemist. Skilled in manifestation, magic, or utilizing tools to create change and mastery over all four elements. Willpower, skill, talent, confidence. The same thing as I just said. Resourcefulness and the ability to bridge the gap between the spiritual and physical realms. And this is just a bonus message. If they cause you excess stress, limit their access to you. Peace of mind is priceless at this time. Yeah. You have contractual obligations coming in. You got a contract coming in. I don't know if some of you are competing for a contract. If you are do contractual work. What? But just make sure you finish what you start, because your reputation could be on the line with the Eight of Pentacles coming out as a challenge and needing to put it in the upright like it came out before. So again, if you are a person who kind of doesn't put all the details and stuff, doesn't pay attention to details, I'm not saying you do, but if that is your situation, short attention span, not finishing what you start, you got to see something all the way through. Even if there's competition, even if there's setbacks and you feel like you're being delusional about it. Because it's like you have high hopes about something, but you could keep stopping short of your goal because it doesn't play out in the timeline you want. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey Pisces Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's put some cards and see what's coming in. Who or what is coming towards you and why in the month of April in love and money. All right. So let's see. Let's get some general messages first. Let's see what's here. What you got? You have multitasking. So some of you will be multitasking. Okay, it's all about balancing your energy, doing more than one thing at a time, maybe multiple jobs. You got the 1950s being significant. That could be when you're born or somebody around you. I'm not sure. What else? What is the era of the 1950s called? I know, I just can't think of it. You have stuck. Because that stuck really kind of explain. What is the 1950s? I wrote it down before. I don't know why I can't remember. The 1950s is like the time of like the Stepford wife, isn't it? You got justice. So there could be a legal situation coming into balance. Balance being restored here. Multitasking is about balance as well. A balancing act. So there could be a Libra, Capricorn, Gemini significant to this reading. Not sure. But let's see what this is. Stuck, justice, multitasking, 1950s. Let's see what's going on with your love life. Who or what is coming towards you in love and why? Who or what is coming towards you? Catching feelings, new love, falling in love, thinking long term, serious about you, and next level. I love it. The Justice card can represent commitment, marriage. 1950s could just be old school. Maybe somebody's like old school, even if they're not born in the 1950s. Morgan Freeman was just on my TV, and y'all know he's always like the man that's considered to always have looked old. We got to take the good with the bad, the wheel of fortune. It says unpredictability, ups and downs, being tried, tested, and true, figuring it out together. You win some, you lose some, ebbs and flows, ride the wave, emotional roller coaster, moment of truth, and a date with destiny. This feels like a fated connection, possibly with another Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Taurus person. We have a mismatch, not a vibrational match, an odd couple, differences, discrepancy, inconsistency, contradiction, lack of chemistry, and off balance. I don't think that's the same person, but we'll see. Or maybe y'all have had some mishaps here. Y'all been through some ups and downs, whoever you are dealing with. That could be why balance is being restored. You have fun with friends, the Three of Cups. Now, some of you will be out in the right place at the right time. You will meet someone new. There could be a different person here that wasn't the right one for you. A friend could be introducing you to someone or being out, being social. Again, Wheel of Fortune is being in the right place at the right time. God working in mysterious ways. There's somebody that is a vibrational match for you, not this energy here. A friend could even tell you, I got somebody that I think would be a good match for you. Yeah, the Ace of Wands is here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And it's going to happen where it feels very unpredictable. A Scorpio on Aries. Let's see what this is. Well, some of you had a tower moment with possibly a Scorpio on Aries. You got the High Priestess and the Two of Swords. So this is a spiritual connection. You could be at a crossroads. You can have a choice between two people. And you really have to follow your heart here. Because I feel like somebody is going to feel very familiar to you. It could be another Pisces or a Cancer person. The Two of Swords could be you trying to ignore your feelings for them, though. Could even be a friend that's in love with you. I don't know. Or some of you are casually dating. You got them home. Cancer, Pisces energy. What else? You got the Fool. Aquarius energy. That tells you to take the leap of faith. Go for it. Don't hold yourself back. Somebody very spontaneous is coming into your life, sweeping you off of your feet. You could feel very vulnerable. You could feel like you don't want to let anybody in. Or this could be the way this person shows up. I feel like that's not them. I feel like that's you. Yeah, and it could be due to relationship PTSD. And maybe still trying to heal, figure yourself out. But whomever this person is, they have really good intentions. They're looking for the long term. They want to grow old together. So you got Virgo, your sister sign. You did come out in their reading, and you do have a person here that you've been in an on again, off again relationship with an air sign, namely a Gemini, but could also be a Libra or an Aquarius. Some of you, this person that you're meeting has a lot of money. They're already stable. They have a lot to offer. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be much older than you, like literally up to 10 years older than you. 10 to 12 years older than you. I feel like they either have a very successful business. Yeah, I don't know. This person feels like they know what they want. They may have one child, a little boy in particular. Hold on, y'all. It feels like a father. It feels like I'm hearing a father. And I feel like they may only have one child, if any at all. But there is a past energy here. I don't really want to talk about them. I don't like talking about past people, y'all. I'm sorry. But this past person feels like they're still coming towards you to talk to. Especially if they're an air sign. Maybe trying to apologize to you. But you have an older person. Maybe that's why we got the 1950s. I mean, I don't know how old you're willing to go. Because that'll be somebody in their 70s. But yeah. I mean, they could possibly, I guess. Yeah, they could possibly be in their 60s, right? I think I might be right. But it's more like 70s. So I don't know how old y'all are, but it feels like a more mature energy. Not that they have to be 70. If you're like 35, then don't think I'm saying you're going to be with a 70-year-old. But you might be if you're open to that. It feels like they're like 10 to 12 years older than you. Maybe that's why you got an odd couple. Differences, discrepancy. That might be what it is. It might be a significant age gap. Anyway, let's move on to your money. What's going on with your money? In April. You have on your throne the Emperor, the Empress, Taurus, Libra, Aries energy. You could be on the Pisces, Aries cusp. All right, it says high value, divine masculine, divine feminine, sitting pretty, empowered, bossing up, comfortable, content, thriving, abundant, control, power, leadership, maturing, authority, discipline, receptivity, and respect. You have defying gravity. You are above the fray. You are rising above, taking a high road, overcoming obstacles, high vibing on cloud 9, refusing to be held down by people or circumstances, and beating the odds because you are a chosen one. I love it. You have no time like the present. So this is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo energy. This is you going forward, taking a leap of faith. It says you are embracing some kind of new change. You are seizing the moment. You have a green light from spirit to go for. So for some of y'all, there's a promotion coming in or an opportunity that's asking you to be brave, fearless. Okay. And you have rumors circulating. Some of you could be getting a new truck or something about your truck. You got a call to action. That is a vehicle. So definitely could be a new car. But this could also be that some of you have a truck. You work on the truck. You drive a truck. A decision has been made. Okay, so this says now it's time to use drive, willpower, and resolve to achieve success. You feel very determined. Be in control and move forward. Rapid changes coming. Use your intellect, trust, and intuition. Ooh, you might have choices to make here. What does it say? Yeah, multitasking. I don't know. Maybe there's a second opportunity to make money, a second stream of income. You got the Ace of Wands. Something is heating up. This is inspired action. It's telling you to strike while the iron is hot. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. You got the Empress. You got the Empress here sitting on your throne. She's actually standing up. It says you are above the fray. These are other people vying for something. You're coming out victorious. And then the Page of Cups is good news. Ooh, if you have a job interview, it goes well. You get the job. You beat out the competition. Some of you are creative. You got 3 cards representing creativity. You could be doing something in front of the camera. Wow, the 2 of Cups. You could be meeting somebody at work romantically. Look at you working hard. I see you either training for a new job, getting a new job. I definitely see you in training, but I see you partnering with someone. You have a very sweet supervisor, or maybe even somebody that has feelings for you in the workplace, or there's a really good friendship that's going to come out of a new job. But this could also be a professional partnership coming in. Whomever this person is that you're working with, building with, or maybe even getting to know romantically at work, They are very sweet. They're either water or Taurus or Libra. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus or Libra person will be very instrumental in this next phase of your career. Some of you are bringing a feminine touch to a masculine environment. You could work around a lot of men. Or you could be dealing with a masculine environment where they really give you like princess treatment. I don't know. Maybe feeling like unfair advantage. But it does feel like you're mastering something. You're learning something new. Patiently studying, training, learning. And you have a curiosity about yourself. And it feels like you feel very happy-go-lucky. This is the Cloud 9 card. Some of you could be, like I said, in the arts, fitness, competitive sports. You could be a doctor. You could be a counselor, a caregiver, caretaker. Something to do with farming and agriculture. Something to do with beauty, fashion. Yeah, somebody could definitely be a counselor here, or getting a degree of some kind. So you feel very cool, calm, and collected here. I like it. This is regulating your emotions here. So you feel like you're on a high. What's going on with the truck? So do some of y'all drive for a living? Are you a truck driver? It's telling you to make sure that you don't leave your tabs open at work. I don't know what that means, because you got rumors circulating. That could be something significant. Maybe some jealousy, some competition in the workplace. Make sure you cover your tracks, okay? What's going on with the truck? Anything you need to know about transportation or a business that has to do with that? Six of Swords. Things are moving along well. There's smooth sailing. I don't know if you're trying to get this off the ground, or some of you travel a far distance here. Yeah, there's hope. There's optimism. There's light at the end of the tunnel here. And this is you sitting pretty. Some of you could run a trucking business. This is like a home-based business. And you got emotional fulfillment here and things coming into balance. So if you've been worried about, I don't know if it's you being able to move, travel, you know, get back and forth to work. I don't know if that's a conflict or issue for some of you. You're going to be getting your truck back on the road. Somebody could be helping you out. It feels like a very generous person, sweet, loving, nurturing person you're about to be working for. And it's an earth sign, a Libra, or a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Somebody could be helping you out financially. Could be a family member. Could be a mother. Or some of you could be helping out a mother or a family member. Yeah, look at this. You got generosity and money coming towards you. New job, new car, new home. Could be a new truck you got your eye on. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. Peace.